Yeah, we are. Thanks, Tony. We are. We're here live at Sexton Field, Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Big test tonight, Colin.
Big test.
Highland coming down. Now, this is a 4A school, so Walnut Ridge reaching a little bit here. But Coach Blake and the coach over at Highland got a little bit of history, Blake, so they're going to try to start a little rivalry here, and maybe this is how Walnut Ridge and Highland will start the seasons over the next couple of years. Cole Manning, everyone knows. Colin, big player, big kid, expecting a lot of yards tonight. But let's talk a little bit about Kai Fisher.
Kai Watson. Kai Watson. He's a sophomore QB, and it's going to be a tall task. You know, you play in a first time in a senior level football game against a very good team. Highland has a winning culture. They've had multiple players go Division I, so they know what it takes to get to that next level. So it's going to be a test, and hopefully the Bobcats come out and they really perform.
You know, we're expecting a lot out of Coleman. They're putting a lot on his shoulders, but this kid can handle the load, that's for sure.
Yes.
Man, he's the real deal, one of the best running backs in the state when he's able to play that position. Do we look for him at quarterback tonight at all, you think, Colin?
You might see it every now and then. You know, when you have an athlete like that, you always want them to touch the ball, because once he touches it, as we've seen in the past years, he's very special. So you may see it every now and then, put him in the backfield, maybe do a little wildcat situation, sweep right and left. You might see that tonight.
Captains on the field now for Walnut Ridge. Number 2, Cole Manning, of course, and number 1 for the Highland Rebels,
Braden Figgins.
Friggins. Special thanks, folks. We've got some sponsors. You talk about folks around here, Lawrence and Randolph County, get behind the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. We've got a great list of sponsors. Special thanks out there to Quick Cool,
Carter City and County,
Ag Heritage,
Auto FX,
Orschwins,
Above and Beyond.
Alrighty, folks. Your Bobcats going to receive the ball first.
Pritchard's,
Pocahontas Auto Body,
Glen Sang Ford,
Domino's Pizza,
Mill Creek Gardens,
Competition Towing,
Heritage Ag,
Odin Staffing,
Sexton Pharmacy.
Polar Freeze Family Tradition, Colin,
It is, and Mabry's Smokehouse.
and Stonebridge Assisted Living over at Pocahontas. Special thanks out there, Eugene A. Ingram. We appreciate all you folks. Charles Mabry, folks getting behind, Harold Blackwell, everyone get behind these Walnut Ridge Bobcats. So Coach Blake's going to bring his guys out. We've got about 3 minutes before the game gets started here, and we'll send it back to the studios. We'll be back, Colin and I, with all the action. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Thanks, Tony.
All right, folks, let's cheer and support your Walnut Ridge Bobcats.
We had a freshman quarterback.
Which I don't know, it wasn't any different for me when I was a sophomore. I still played Riverview. We had a kid that went to USC.
Yeah.
That was awful. Then they fought us. The kid that went to UFC got the beating on me. I couldn't get away from it. It was too fast to move. Got Mari Thomas taking it back. Very fast.
That kid's got wheels on.
Very fast. Number 15. Transferred from Nettleton. His brother was good too.
For Nettleton, he was
Yes.
All right, folks, we have number 15, Mari Thomas, back to field ball for the Bobcats. Highland Rebels lining up to kick.
Looks like Highland's going to line up and kick to Walnut Ridge, and they do. They kick a squib kick. It's going to be fielded right at the 35-yard line. He'll go down about the 37, and that's where Walnut Ridge will take over.
Parker Carmack fielding the ball for the Bobcats.
Mark it at the 39-yard line. First and 10 from the Bobcat 39.
Bobcats going to start this first possession. First and 10, ball on their own 39-yard line.
Usually he's going to spread them out, West Coast style offense. We'll see how Highland can handle that attack. Highland pretty big.
Highland is big, and they're running a 4-4 front right now. They're running a defense that's, we come out in kind of a wing T look.
Yeah, they're going to mix it up here a little bit. Now at the quarterback position, look like they're going to start Cole. Cole will take the snap, run to the right-hand side. This quarterback keeper
number 2, Cole
that way.
Manning with the quarterback sneak for the Bobcats.
About 7 on the play. Nice run by Cole Manning. That'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Bobcats.
And that was a well-executed sweep right there.
It's going to be an 8-yard gain on the play for the Bobcats. Going to bring up
defense,
2nd
seal
and
off the
2.
edge, get blockers out in front, get to the next level.
Interesting matchup tonight when the Bobcats go on defense, Colin, and that's going to be our guy linebacker Blaine Wade, and he's going to be going up against that big fullback for Highland, number 40, Ben Tokenanag. He's a big kid. They'll come back out, shotgun formation. Cole Manning take the snap. He's going to surge forward on a quarterback keeper, makes 2 or 3
Cole
moves.
Manning with the quarterback keeper picking up the Bobcat first down.
About 7.
Tackle down by number
That's
56.
some good blocking up front. There are some holes.
Assisting on
Cole's
the tackle,
finding
number
them,
33
and he's
for the
getting to the
Rebels.
next level quickly.
Yeah, they're coming off the line really well up front right now, these first couple of plays. That'll move the ball over into Highland Rebel territory. Ball spotted right
I'd like everyone
the
to
Highland
observe on the 50-yard line. We have the
45-yard
number
line
56. And observe it's Mr. Hunter Midkiff.
Now, college is a little something different we're doing this year. They've got number 56 out instead of the 50-yard line, 56 in honor of Hunter Midkiff over from the Piggott Mohawks. Shotgun formation, Cole Manning, he'll get the snap, 3-step drop, got a man downfield, right over the middle is number 82, big catch. He's going to have a first down and 4. That's going to be about a 14-yard gain.
And they found the soft spot of that defense right there. They ran the zone, found the middle, and Colt dumped it off.
Now that was number 82, Colin, the receiver on the play there. Who we got there?
That's Mason Andrews.
Mason
It's going to bring the Bobcats up to a 1st and 10. Ball on the 31-yard
got
line.
a lot of sophomores on the team this year.
Yes, young team. And when there's a young team, there's a lot to be excited about. As the season progresses, they're going to get better. This team's going to gel better. And it's always good when you have a standout at the quarterback, at a senior, Cole Manning.
1st and 10.
Cole Manning with the quarterback keeper for the Bobcats.
Quarterback keeper, he'll surge right up through the middle. He's
Number
gonna be close to
33 on the
first down
tackle.
marker. We'll see if they move the chains. That's going to be a gain. Oh, they're going to mark him just a little short, gain of 9 on the play. Cole Manning moving him down the field so far. He's
It's going to be a 9-yard gain on the play. He's going to bring your Bobcats to a 2nd and 1.
looking good so far for the Bobcat offense.
Yes, he's being the bell cow that the Bobcats are going to need him to be this year. He's got to lead this team.
Cole will bring him out of the huddle, shotgun formation, back lined up to the left. Here's the snap. Quick pass out to the left, can't be handled. That was
Incomplete pass. That's intended for Maury Thomas.
Thomas got some wheels, doesn't he?
Yes, Maury, he's very quick, and he's tall, and he's lanky, and he's one of those guys you can just throw it up and tell him to go get it.
We'll be looking for him to get his hands on it there. He could have had it there. Came off his hands a little bit. You know, he tried to run for it.
Yeah, that happens. You take your eyes off the ball when you run those screens. There's sometimes a little thing in the back of your head that's like, where's the corner? So you get your eyes downfield, and when you're not looking, it's hard to catch it.
Sam Lewis is going to come off the field for a play here. He'll get a breath.
Bobcats coming out, lining up to run the 3rd down play.
Here's the
We
snap.
have quarterback keeper with Cole Manning. Tackle down by number 50.
First down. Looks like he's short. That's going to bring
That's going to
up
bring the Bobcats to a 4th down.
4th and a short 1.
Alrighty, folks. Bobcats are looking at 3 feet to pick up the 1st down.
4th down. Bobcat snap. They'll surge ahead. They're going to have the 1st down, it looks like. We'll see where they spot it.
It's going to be Cole Manning forging ahead for the Bobcats.
Let's see where they mark that. They're going to mark that. Yeah, that's going to be a Bobcat first down.
Alrighty, folks. That's going to be a Bobcat 1st down.
Bobcat offense, that offensive line was able to get a real good push right there on that play. Get the 1st down. They'll break huddle and come back up. 1st and 10. Ball spotted right on the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation, back lined up to the right of. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper. He'll run.
Cole Manning with the quarterback keeper for the
Bobcats.
Bobcats. Tackle down by number 56. Number 20 assisting on the tackle for the Rebels.
One thing about Cole Manning, he always falls forward.
It's going to be a 3-yard gain. Going to bring the Bobcats up to a 2nd and 7.
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 now for the Bobcats.
Blaine Wade is entering the game.
Let's see if they give the ball to Blaine here. Shotgun formation. Here's Cole Manning back lined up to the left of him. Thomas to the far left. Snap. Colin's going to kick. Cole's going to get out to the left side after breaking the tackle. He's going to take it to the house. No, they'll get him out of bounds. Just short of the goal line. That's going to be a first down. That'll move the chains. They'll spot the ball right about, looks like the 6-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. First and goal now for the Bobcats.
What an athletic play by Cole Manning. Gets stuffed in the hole, jumps over a man, and gets to the outside corner.
Yeah. Highland broke up the play for the most part. Cole just went what he known, turned it into something.
And that's what I said earlier today, JD. When you have an athlete like of his caliber, you want the ball in his hands as much as possible because he can make a play like that.
Line up under center. They'll surge forward. He's going to be close to the goal line. Stopped short. That'll bring up second and goal from, looks like
Cole Manning with the quarterback keeper for the Bobcats.
Nothing fancy on that
That's
play.
going to bring the Bobcats to a second and goal.
Behind that offensive
2
line,
yards
they got to
pickup.
push and move the ball forward.
That set right there kind of looks like a rugby scrum.
Okay, second down and a short 2. On the goal line, here's the snap. Cole Manning surging ahead, flag on the play. We'll see what the call
Cole
is.
Manning with the keeper. Flag on the play.
So
that's what it looks like too, Colin. We'll see what the call is here.
yes, an illegal substitution on the Bobcats. Man, you just can't have those penalties when you're that close. When you're a yard out,
Not down
those
there on the
penalties
goal
kill
line.
you.
I know Coach Blake has got to be chomping at the bit right now.
All right,
He's
folks,
gonna
that's
come
going to
over and
be
talk
an
with
illegal
them.
substitution call on
8:30
the Bobcats.
remaining here in the
It's going to
first
bring them
quarter.
back 5
Got
yards,
zeros,
still
but
second and
Bobcats
goal.
are threatening after the penalty. That'll move the ball back to the 7-yard line. So, 2nd and 7 now for the Bobcats, 2nd and goal.
And you know, JD, I think it might actually benefit the Bobcats to be at a distance right now because that defensive line for Highland is very big. And to get a push in that set that they were going to have, that was going to be a tall task.
Logan Sane will come off. Blaine Wade will come in. Bobcats will huddle up. 2nd and goal from the 7. Cole Manning, shotgun formation.
All right, folks,
That line
Bobcats
Wade
going to
up
have
to the
this
right of him.
2nd
Thomas to the
and
split
7
to the
pick up
far
the goal.
left. Here's the snap. Design run. He'll
That's
keep
gonna be a
it.
run with
Far
Cole
right side.
Manning
Can
on
it
the
get to the
quarterback
pylon?
keeper.
No. Nice tackle right there by
Tackle down
number
to
20 by the
20 for the
Highland
Rebels.
Rebels.
Aaron Seymour.
Aaron Seymour, he had the angle and walked him down, was able to bring Cole down short of the goal line. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from looks like the...
That's going to bring your Bobcats to a 3rd and goal. Ball
That
on
was a
the
very good
4-yard
tackle in
line.
space. If he misses that, Cole Manning walks in.
Yeah, that was it. He walks her in. Got Blaine Wade in. Shotgun formation. They'll bunch up. They're going to get behind this big offensive line. They get a push. Manning tries to
And
find the hole.
I
He's
think
going to
he's
get close.
short.
Manning with the
Steps
quarterback
short.
keeper
You're
for the
right.
Bobcats.
He's 6 inches short there.
This Highland defensive line, when we're bunching up like that, boy,
That's
those
going to
are some
be
big
a
kids down there, JD.
3-yard pickup. That's going to bring the Bobcats to a 4th and 1
goal.
to the goal line.
Ball spotted just short of the 1-yard line. Blaine Wade will stay in.
All right, folks, let your senior high Bobcats
They'll
hear
bunch
it.
up again, right behind that offensive line. Here's Manning with the snap. He'll surge forward. That's a Bobcat touchdown.
That's going to be a Bobcat touchdown.
Good play call there by Coach Blake. Nothing fancy. They bunch up at the line of scrimmage. Manning gets behind that big offensive line. They surge ahead. Give them 6.
And that was a very good drive. That's encouraging to see right now. You come up against a bigger school than you. First drive down the field, you're able to march it 70-plus yards, score. That's a good drive, JD.
Well, that's going to let that offensive know, hey, we can play with these guys. We can move the ball against these guys. That lets Coach open the playbook up just a little bit. So, extra point coming up. They're going to bunch up. 2-point conversion.
Bobcats
Manning
run up
off to
to
the right-hand
two-point
side.
conversion.
He surges for it, found a hole. That's a
That's
2-point
Cole
conversion.
Manning
They'll
walking
score
in the
there.
end zone for the 2 points for the
8-0 your
Bobcats.
Walnut Ridge Bobcats. We'll be back with a kickoff in 60 seconds. We're back in 60 seconds.
All right, folks. Every yard counts in football. Every person counts on the census. Please
sir.
fill out your census and mail it in to support your
I can't do
community.
anything about that PA, Tony. I heard you guys. Yeah, I know it. Okay, you got.
Number 82, Mason Andrews lining up for the Bobcats to kick the ball. Number 20, back deep
Bobcats set the
field.
kick. Mason Andrews will kick
Ball
off.
fielded
He
by number
kicks a slender
21 for the
across
Rebels.
The 40. Rebels will field that there. They'll go down at the 37-yard line. So Highland Rebels
Rebels
will
going to start their
from-
first possession. First and 10,
from
ball on the 37-yard line.
And what kind of defensive set can we see? What's Coach Ward going to put out there, Colin?
It looks like right now he's running a 4-4, which is the majority of what we ran last year. We seldom we'll see somebody come down and get at the nose tackle position, but this is probably going to be the defense we see for the majority of the year.
Now, number 30, Blaine Wade, lined up that inside linebacker position. He'll be trying to read keys. Highland will hand off to that big fullback. They'll meet him at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for Highland. A host of Bobcats in on that tackle.
Yes, there was no surge off the offensive line. The defensive line held their own against this big offensive line.
Real quick, let's run down that front core, Colin. Number
All right,
79.
folks, it's going to be a 2-yard gain on the play. That's going to bring the Rebels to a
Sam
second
Lewis,
and 8.
big Sam Lewis. He's lined up now. 2nd and 10 down for Highland. Handoff up front. He'll surge up through the middle. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play before he's brought
Number
down.
40 on the carry for the
ball
Rebels.
carry.
It's going to be number 21, Logan Sane on the tackle
Yeah,
for the
we're going to say that
Bobcats.
name the best that we can. Ben.
It's going to bring the Rebels up to a 3rd and 1.
Highland will make a quick substitution. They'll huddle up there. Gain of 9 on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up now for the Highland Rebels. Ball spotted right on the 46-yard line. He'll line up immediately. No. He surges through. They tackled the wrong guy. He gets up the gut and sprints forward. That's going to be a 46-yard
No
touchdown.
longer on the field.
That's
That's going to be a Rebel touchdown.
He tricked everyone, didn't he, Colin?
Yes, he did. He ran that play to perfection.
He sure did, man. They bit on the fullback, and 6 guys tackled him. Tailback was able to split the gap and get up through there. It looks like they're going to go for a 2-point conversion, Colin.
That's what it appears.
Yeah, they'll line up for 2 points right now. Score 8-6. Your Bobcats over the Highland Rebels with 5:58 remaining in the first quarter. They'll line up. Quarterback
Rebels
right on
lining
the
up for the
center.
2-point conversion attempt.
Set back. Handoff to
Ball
him.
handed off to number
He'll surge
20.
forward. He'll pick up the 2-point conversion.
He crosses the plane. That's going to be Rebel
He'll tie that
two.
game up 8-8 with 5:58 remaining here in the first quarter.
5:58 left to go in the
Bobcats
first.
will
We're
return
all
the
loaded
ball
up.
when we come back.
8-8.
We're back in 60 seconds. We all thought he had it. He faked everyone out in the stadium. TJ.
1 yard on it.
Man, these kids are lining up fast today. Usually it takes them 90 seconds to line up.
Mari Thomas back deep to field ball for the Bobcats.
Who's that running the ball? Highland set the kick. They do. Booming kick
Kyle
deep in
Watson
the
filled the
backfield.
ball for the Bobcats.
That's going to be returned right about the 20-yard line. Kai Watson jukes and jives ahead, picks up a couple.
Bobcats going to start this first and 10 possession. Ball on the 25-yard line.
The 25-yard line. Colin, if you're looking for a good used vehicle, good pre-owned vehicle, go over to Highway 63 Auto Sales. see our guy Heath Russell over there, man. He's got some good looking pre-owned vehicles out front there, man. If you need a good pre-owned vehicle, stop by and see Heath Russell out there, Highway 63 Auto Sales. Cole breaks the huddle, brings him out 1st and 10 from the 25. Shotgun formation, snap to Manning. He's going to start around the right-hand side, brought down immediately. Nothing gained on the play.
Rebel blitz got through. Number 54 making the tackle for the Rebels.
Yeah, number 54, Garrett Statler.
It's going to be a loss of a yard. He's going to bring the Bobcats to a 2nd and 11.
Make that tackle, JD. He's getting to the next level.
He was getting up to the next level for sure. Now, who's number 5 for the Bobcats, Colin?
That's Michael Steele.
Michael Steele come into the game for the Bobcats. They'll break the huddle there. 2nd and 11. Manning actually lost a yard on that play. Here's the snap, shotgun formation, passing play. He's got Thomas down the field. That's going to be a picked off by the Highland Rebels, going back the other way. This is going to be a pick 6 as he gets through the pylon. No, he's going to be pushed down right before he gets there.
And I think it's going to be coming back, JD. I think there's be
pushing about the number 76, Will Davis for the Bobcats.
Okay, good eye, Colin, on that to pick that up. Absolutely. Laundry on the field. We'll see what the call is. Hopefully, you're right, Colin. That one's coming back. That ball just kind of hung up a little bit. Now, Thomas tried to come back to it, just wasn't able to get there. Referees will talk about it. They'll sort it out. We'll see what the call is. Okay, yeah, that's going to be against Highland.
And I think it was an illegal crackback block.
So the referees will step that off, and that will move the ball up to the 30-yard line.
All right, folks, that's going to be an illegal block
and that will make it
on the Rebels.
1st and 10 for
that's going to bring them back to the 30-yard line, 1st and 10.
The Bobcats caught a break right there, JD.
They're going to have to move the chains. Yeah, Bobcats got a big break right there. No, they're going to give the ball to Highland. The interception was good, so Highland's going to have the ball
lining up
1st
the
and 10
second possession of the game.
the Bobcat 30.
Number 40
in motion. That's a big fullback.
Number 1 on the
He'll
carry
hand
for
off
the
to number
Rebels.
1 to the right-hand side.
He's got some
They'll
blockers to the
finally push him out of
outside.
bounds after a 1st down. That's about a gain of 11 on the play.
And Highland's
It'll be
coming
number
out
22, Parker Carmack on the tackle for the Bobcats.
Look at there came out more of a pro style.
That's going to be a Rebel first down.
You might see him go back to the wing tee here.
Yeah, Braden Figgins, the ball carrier there. He was able to get to the outside and turn.
Rebels going to start this 1st and
down
10.
up.
Ball on the
1st and 10 down
16-yard
for
line.
The Highland Rebels from the 15-yard line. That's the Bobcat 15. Yeah, they're threatening. Shotgun formation now. Man in motion. That's the fullback, McCong. They'll hand it
Ball
back
handed
off
off
to
to
Figgins
number
to the
1
right-hand
for the
side.
Rebels.
He's going to skirt forward, pick the block before they bring him down, just short of the goal line, but looks like a 1st down for the Rebels.
Mason Ashlock on the tackle for the Bobcats.
And that big offensive line for Highlands is creating some big holes up there, JD.
Yeah, they're
That's going to bring the Rebels up to a 1st and goal. Ball on the 4-yard
They'll
line.
huddle up here. 1st and goal for Highland. They're on the 4-yard line. Let's see if the Bobcats can make a stand right here. Quarterback under center, pro set. Hand off to Figgins, right-hand
Ball
side.
handed to
He'll get
number
the block
1.
and surge forward, pick
He
up
breaks the play. That's
touchdown.
going to be a
gonna
Rebel
6 for Highland.
touchdown.
That'll make it 14-8 Highland. Special thanks out there, Colin, to Greg Gill over at Gill Farms, help make the broadcast possible. We appreciate what you do for the community around here, Greg Gill, Gill Farms. 2-point conversion coming up for Highland. 14-8 with 4:40 remaining here in the first quarter. They'll line up, quarterback under center, offset backs.
Rebels lining up for the 2-point conversion at 10.
Quarterback keeper, quick pitch out to the left-hand side. Bobcats are going to stop it. 2-point conversion, no good. Highland says it's good. Bobcats says
Ball
it's
carried
not.
by
The
number
referee
20.
says it's not. No good on the 2-point
2-point
conversion. That'll
conversion
make
is
the
no
score
good. It's going to be number 21,
14-8.
Logan
Highland
Singh on
over
the
the
tackle.
Walnut Ridge Bobcats. 14-8, 4:40 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. We're back. Highland had just scored with 4:40
Number
remaining.
20 lining up for the Rebels to boot the ball off to the Bobcats.
14-8 over
For
the Ridge
15,
Bobcats.
Mari Thomas
Highland
back
set
to field the
kick now.
ball.
Thomas lined up deep in the back to return the kick. Thomas wearing that number 15. Here's the kick. He'll boot it. Going to be returned right about the 30-yard line.
Parker Carmack fielding the ball for the
Carmack
Bobcats.
surges ahead. He'll get up to the Bobcat 40.
3 yards. It's going to be number 86 on the tackle for the Rebels.
First down for the Bobcats. Ball spotted right.
Bobcats going to start this 1st and 10 position. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's see what Coach Blake calls here to start. Blaine Wade, Cole Manning. Who's number 5? Michael Steele coming in the game. That's number 3, Ward coming off the field for the Bobcats. He'll split wide receivers out here to the far right. Thomas
Michael Steele and Blaine
far
Wade
side.
coming in the game for the Bobcats on this first
Formation,
down.
handoff, Blaine Wade.
Number
He'll skirt
30,
around the
Blaine
left-hand
Wade
side,
on
get back to the line of
Bobcats.
scrimmage, and that's about
Number
it.
54 on the
Maybe
tackle.
one. That's a tough one too, Colin.
That was a tough one. That big
Assistant
defensive
on the
line right
tackles,
now
number
is holding their
73
own.
for the Rebels.
The offensive line needs to get a surge up there, so Blaine
That's
Wade
going to be a
can find
1-yard gain for the
They'll
Bobcats.
give him 1 yard
Bringing
on
them
the
to a
play.
second.
3-1. 2nd and 9 coming up now for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Highland's still working on that 4-4, aren't they, Colin?
They are.
Shotgun formation now for the Bobcats. They'll spread them out. Cole Manning, he'll roll out to the
Cole
right. Got a
Manning
man
lining up
downfield. He
back.
got him
That's
open
Mason
too.
Andrews.
That's a
That's
first
going to be
down.
a
Nice
first
catch by
down
Mason
reception.
Andrews,
Mr.
number
Mason
82.
Andrews for your first down
That's
for your
going to be a
Bobcats.
13-yard pickup and a first down for the
It's going to be
Walnut
number
Ridge
20 on the
Bobcats.
tackle for the Rebels.
That first down sponsored by Glen St. Ford. Make the short ride over and see Sean
After the
St.
first
Glen
down
St. Ford.
pickup,
Yeah, it'll do
Bobcats are
food
looking
truck
at 1st and 10, ball on
That little
the
pocket, JD, that'll be
47-yard
there all
line.
night if they stay in this 4-4 at the middle of the field. That's what you just give up when you run that defense.
Okay, 1st and 10 now for the Bobcats. Ball spotted at the Rebel 47-yard line. Shotgun formation. Manning will roll out to the left. Got a man downfield. Yeah, he's got him
Big
open
play.
too. That's Andrews again. That's going to be a first
That's
down.
gonna be
Flag
Andrews
on
on
the
the
play. We'll
reception
see
again
what
for the
call is. Hopefully
Bobcats.
that's not holding against the
Have a
Bobcats.
flag in the backfield.
That's going to be a holding call against the Bobcats. That'll bring them back.
That's going to be a
Nice
holding
catch
call
by
against
Andrews.
the
Number
Bobcats.
82. Andrews doing a pretty good job in the middle of
That's
the
going
field.
to bring him back. Repeat
Yes,
first
he
down.
is. He's finding the soft spot of that zone defense, which is paramount to do when you got to throw over the middle like that. As we know, that can be a kind of a dangerous game throwing it over the middle.
You're sure right. Andrews is a pretty good sized kid. How tall is he, you know?
He is 6'1", 205 pounds.
205, I thought so. Okay, after the penalty, it's going to be first down and a long one, y'all. Shotgun formation, trips right. Thomas split to the far left. Here's the snap. Cole's going to keep it himself. Runs
Cole
to the right
Manning
hand
with
side.
the
Finds
quarterback
the block.
keeper
Cuts it back
finding
up. Almost opened it up and got away from traffic, but they're going to bring him down to a
number
big gain. That's going to
73
bring
with
up
a few legs
second down
tackled.
and a long 6-7 yards here coming up for the Bobcats. 2nd and 7, we'll call it. 3:25 on the clock here.
After the pickup by Manning, that's going to bring your Bobcats to a 2nd and 7.
Bobcats will huddle up.
And a shoestring tackle right there saved the touchdown.
It hit really well, but a runner like Cole Manning will give a guy fits. Shotgun formation. Here come the Bobcats. They'll spread them out. He'll roll
Cole
out to the
Manning
left.
rolling
Got a
out
man
with the pass
downfield. He
ball.
throws it up. Can he get there? Thomas just
right
off the
Martin
fingertips.
Thomas, incomplete pass.
Cole Manning put a good one up there.
It's gonna bring your
He was
Bobcats to a
just
3rd and
little off the
7.
mark. Come off the fingertips of Thomas.
Just a little
Incomplete
strong.
pass. 3rd and 7 now for the Bobcats. Again, ball spotted on the Rebel.
And the Bobcats are starting to find open spaces out there on the field, stretching out the passing game.
I like the way they took a shot at it there.
Bobcats coming out on
Shotgun
3rd and 7,
formation.
looking to pick up the first
Here's
down.
Manning.
That's
They'll roll
Manning
him out to the
rolling
right
out
this
with a
time.
run
Pressure's
option.
in.
It's going to bring your
That's
Bobcats
going
to
to
a
bring up a
4th
fourth
and
down
7.
and 7 situation now for Coach Blake and his Walnut Ridge Bobcats. We'll see what they do here.
One thing to keep in mind, JD, the ball's getting wetter and wetter each time it gets put down, so that may be playing a factor into why the receivers are having a hard time catching it.
You know, and you're right, Colin. The field's a little bit wet after all the rain we've had. And 4th down, they're going to huddle up.
It's going to be a timeout charge to your Bobcats.
Against the Bobcats. So with that Walnut Ridge Bobcat timeout, we'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I had the pleasure a couple of days ago. I was downtown Main Street. When you're downtown Walnut Ridge, you know where you go eat, don't you? Mabry's Smokehouse, man. Mabry's Texas-style Smokehouse. Went over there and had some of the chicken wings, some of the loaded potatoes. Man, I'm telling you,
it is good.
My man can barbecue. Mabry's Smokehouse, right downtown Walnut Ridge, Main Street, proud sponsor of Walnut Ridge High School Athletics. Okay, 4th and 7.
All right, folks, as Bobcats come out and retake the field after the timeout. Coming out facing a 4th and 7.
On the Highland 44. Punt formation for the Bobcats.
Rebels coming out looking to make a stop here.
As they line up. Shotgun formation. Here's Cole Manning with the snap. Low snap, 3-step drop. Looks downfield. No, shakes the guy off. He's going to keep it and go himself. Breaks the tackle. Oh, and he took the first down. Now he's off to the races. What a block there. That's going to be a penalty on Thomas, though. As Manning waltzes into the end zone, they're gonna call number 15, Thomas, with the penalty on the crackback.
That is the same penalty that cost Highland the touchdown.
Laundry all over the field, man. And normally that would be a good block. You know, now when I played football, Colin, even just a couple of years ago when you played,
when I played
that
football.
was a good play.
Yes. And it's kind of it's hard to
legal block on the Bobcat.
And you were famous for it.
Sometimes, but it's hard to unlearn that because it gets a big reaction from the crowd, the sounds of the pads popping, your teammates, and it's really hard when kids have grown up doing it their entire football life.
It's going to be hard to unlearn it. You're right, Colin, and that really was a pretty good play by Thomas. It wasn't a block in the back by any means, but they get called for it. So,
alrighty, folks, after the penalty,
let's see where they mark
Bobcats are going to start a 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line.
First down from the Highland 30, 2:42 remaining here in the first quarter. Bobcats are down. It is 14-8. Highland Rebels with the lead.
And JD, I'm just glad that penalty occurred after the first down has already been.
That's right. Or that had moved them back and it had been 4th and a country mile. Shotgun formation now. They're going to spread them out. Andrews not sure where to line up. Whistle.
Timeout charge to your
by Jeff
Bobcats.
Blake. He knew there was some confusion. He'll call a timeout. They'll take one. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor.
Now, in junior high, you had my boys out there, but senior high level playing field just a little bit. You know, junior high, you look varsity players in college out playing field.
Okay, after the timeout, 2:42 remaining here in the first quarter. Bobcats down 14-8. They have the ball, though. 1st and 10 from the Highland 30. They'll break huddle after the timeout. Manning will bring them up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers split to the far left. Here's the snap. 3-step drop. Manning looking for a guy downfield. Got him.
the middle.
That's going to be a catch right there, just short of the first down. And that's number 82, Andrews again. Andrews is a big
on the
target
reception
tonight.
for the Bobcats.
Yes, he is. He's able to find that soft spot of the defense.
It's going to be an 8-yard
When you
gain.
line up as a
We'll
tight
bring
end,
your Bobcats to a
defense
2nd
really
and
has
2.
to account for where you're at on the field.
Yeah, he's slipping right in that zone, right in between the hash marks there, Colin, and doing a great job at getting open, finding space.
And that is one of the flaws of the 4-4 defense. You give that up all night, and when you go to take it away, you can have a shot over the top.
2nd and 2 after the 8-yard reception by Andrews. Shotgun formation. Here's Manning. He'll surge forward on a quarterback keeper. He's going to be stopped up right at the first down marker.
It's going to be Cole Manning with the quarterback keeper for your Bobcats.
Looking for the refs.
Number 54 on the tackle for the Rebels.
They're moving the
That's going to be
chains.
another Bobcat first down.
Heck of a run there by Cole Manning. He'll pick up the first down for the Bobcats. 1st and 10 now from the Rebel 19.
Mason Andrews he's going back to that tight end position.
Yeah, I'll spread them out. Shotgun formation. Manning with the snap. Handoff to the back up the center. Who's the ball carrier there? That's going to be number 3.
Walker Ward on the carry for the Bobcats.
Walker Ward with the carry. He'll surge forward and pick up
Be number 54 on the tackle
short
for the
3
Rebels.
along 2. 2nd down and 8.
That's gonna be a
coming up
2-yard
now for the
pickup
Bobcats,
for Ward.
with 30 remaining here.
It's going to bring your Bobcats to a
Walker
second
Ward's
down.
another one of those young players that has a bright future ahead of him. He's a very good running back.
Sophomore, huh?
Yes, he is a sophomore.
Well, we'll see a lot of him over the next couple of years. They'll line Ward up again in the backfield. He's to the left of Manning this time. 2 wide receivers set left. Here's the snap. Shotgun formation. 3-step drop.
Manning
looks
drops back,
downfield.
looking
Got a
for a
guy.
receiver.
It's Andrews. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it. Couldn't
He was
hang
so
on to
close.
it.
That's gonna be an
Bobbled it in
incomplete
the end
pass.
zone. And it got away from
Mason
So
Andrews.
close, and like I said again, and we have some laundry on the field.
penalty on the
That's going to bring the ball back. We're going to be looking at a 3rd and 8.
Receiver downfield.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be against the Bobcats. And it is. After the penalty, they're going to step it off here. That's going to be against Walnut Ridge.
I didn't see it. A man downfield.
Yeah, legal receiver downfield.
I apologize, folks. I missed the call. Looks like we have a penalty on the Bobcats.
But Mason
They'll
was so
step that off.
close to
Big
corralling
penalty.
that.
Yeah, he almost had it. That was almost a touchdown for the Bobcats after the penalty now.
And look for him to run the same thing again with
It's
that
going to be a
ball.
10-yard penalty against the Bobcats. It's going to bring us up to a 3rd and long.
Second and goal. No, second and 23 now for
Manning
the
drops
Bobcats.
back,
Manning
looking for a receiver.
out quick to the left, caught it, but a knee touches. He's going to be down right there where his knee touches
Tell
the
Cluster
30-yard line.
with the reception for the Bobcats.
Well, they're going to spot it on the 31. 53 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats with the ball on a long drive, long time-consuming drive here.
Alrighty, folks. Bobcats going to be coming up, looking at a 4th and long.
I'd expect this play for Maury to go deep. Because at this point, we got a long way to go.
He may take a shot right here. Shotgun formation. He's got Thomas lined out to the far left. Here's the snap, 3-step drop.
Manning dropping back,
Thomas's
looking
way.
for a
He throws
receiver.
one up.
He's
Thomas
got
gets
Thomas.
to
Oh,
it. That's going to be
Where's
pass
the flag?
interference. Did they
No
get the flag?
flag.
Everyone on the field
Wow.
wanted it. The refs didn't call it. Highland got away with one right there.
And there was a clear grab of the jersey.
There sure was, Colin. I could call it from here.
Alright, folks. That's going to be an incomplete
We're
pass.
not wearing striped shirts, so after the
Be a
incomplete
turnover
pass,
on down,
4th down
Rebels
and
ball.
long coming up now for your Walnut Ridge Bobcats.
Made to send that one to New York.
Yeah, you know they're not scared to take a shot. It's a couple of times they've gone at Thomas downfield like that. One the last time just off his fingertips.
Yes. And having a player like that's a weapon. Somebody can take the top off.
Oh,
of
they get
defense.
their
It's-
timing down here. You know, look, game 3, game 4, they're going to be real
Yes,
dangerous with that.
and it's good things that this is happening now and not when we start conference play.
Okay, 1st and 10 now for the Highland Rebels.
Rebels lining up.
31.
Number 9 with the
Line up
quarterback
the
keeper.
BT. Handoff. They didn't fool anyone with that one. Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6
That's going
coming
to
up
be
now.
Sam Lewis on the tackle. Assisting on the tackle, Mr. Mason Ashcroft for the Bobcats.
On the tackle for your Walnut Ridge
It's going to be a
Bobcats.
4-yard pickup for the Rebels. 2nd and 6.
Okay, it's time
That's going to be
expires
the
here in
end of the
Your
first quarter,
Walnut Ridge
folks.
Bobcats
Rebels
8,
lead
the Highland
14-8.
Rebels 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds after word from these sponsors. Ridge Bobcats taking on the Highland Rebels tonight. First quarter just ended. They'll put 12 minutes back up on the clock to get the second quarter started. Bobcats down, but just barely. Highland 14, your Walnut Ridge Bobcats 8. Now Highland, remember folks, not in our conference, is a non-conference game.
All right,
Highland
folks.
is a 4A
Rebels have the
school.
ball to begin the second quarter.
And
Gonna start.
historically a very good for us.
Second and 6, ball on the
Okay, here
35-yard
we go.
line.
Highland will take the ball at the start of the second quarter.
Hand off to
Second
number
down and
40.
6. Hand off to the fullback, number 40. He'll surge forward. Short pickup on the game, maybe 2.
Number 21, Logan Sane on the tackle for the Bobcats.
3rd and 3 situation now for Highland.
Still be a 3-yard pickup on the carry. It's going to bring the Rebels to a 3rd and 3.
And the defense needs to be wary of that option. We do not need to bite on it again and allow the quarterback to run free.
Now, Colin, you said something while we were at the break, conditioning.
Yes. In this type of heat, especially when it's real humid, it just kind of sucks the life out of it.
Shotgun formation now for Highland. Trips right on the wide receiver.
Number 1 on the carry.
To the left-hand side. He's
For
got
the
little
Rebels,
room as he
got a little
skirts
room
down
on
the
the
sideline.
outside.
They finally
Number
force him out of
15,
the
Maury
bounds.
Thomas
Big
on the
gain
tackle
the
for the
play. He's going to have a
Bobcats.
first and a whole lot
That's gonna
more
bring the Rebels
as he
up.
moves the
First
ball into
down.
Bobcat territory. They pushed him out of bounds, looked like at the Bobcat 42-yard line. Figgins was able to hit a second gear there, wasn't he, Colin?
Yes, he was. He turned it
After
on.
the
when he got
pickup,
to the
Rebels
second
come out 1st and 10, ball on the
Rebels will line
42-yard
up in
line.
a bunch formation. Everyone behind the offensive
Number
line.
20 on the
Sweep,
carry
quick
for the
sweep to
Rebels.
the right.
Oh,
Ball's on the
ground.
field. Bobcats didn't just jump on it. They do. They have the ball. That's going to be a turnover of downs. Number 22, Colin, who's my man?
Fumble recovery for the
That is
Bobcats.
Parker Carmack.
Man, Carmack got on it, was able to get the ball. Nice.
Bobcats
Played
still
by
take
the
over
Bobcats
possession.
now.
1st
Who was
and
the
10,
young
ball
man
on
that tried
the
to pick it up
40-yard
over
line.
first instead of jump on it?
I think that might have been Blaine Wade.
It might have been Blade. He was trying to move. That thing, the way
That was
that
number
ball,
30,
you know,
Blaine
Colin, how it
Wade
is.
is
That
off
thing
the
will
fumble
bounce
for the
down in a minute.
Bobcats.
Yes, it will. And as the game carries on, that ball gets more and more saturated with water, and holding on to it becomes a challenge, especially when you have those gloves. When you have gloves on, it turns almost into slide.
Hey, the gloves are wet, the ball is wet. It makes it tough. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10 now for the Bobcats. They're on their own 40. Manning he's
on the
gonna keep it
quarterback,
himself
keeper
on a
fighting
bad
for a
snap,
yard.
tries to get back to the
Number
line of scrimmage. He's gonna
54
lose
on the
2
tackle for the
play.
Rebels.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Oh,
Now they
on
mix
the
it up a
play.
little bit in the
They
jam
need to get
pile.
Sam.
And flags come flying. Manning at the bottom of the jam pile. Let's see what happens here. The big number 74, unhappy. Mason Ashlock, he didn't like that.
And I think that might have been retaliation because it might be the initial flag, I believe, was on Highland.
Now they're going to powwow here, all of them getting together. Let's see if these referees can sort this one out. Colin, let's talk about that offensive line a little bit. Number 74, man, that's my guy, Ashlock.
Yes.
He's getting a pretty good push up there. Who's number 75?
Number 75 is Peyton Lee.
Peyton Lee. They're going to call that against the Bobcats. That's going to be...
Offset him.
Oh, they did. They offset. That's
That's going
right.
to be offsetting penalties
So that
on
should
both
bring
teams.
up 2nd and...
That's going to bring 2nd
11.
and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Kids are young, sometimes tempers fly.
You know that first game of the year, man, things can get frustrating out there real quick. So 2nd and 10 now. They put the ball back from the original starting spot on the 40-yard line. Bobcat 40. Bobcats will huddle up. They're going to split Thomas out to the far left. Shotgun formation. Everyone spread out. Where's Andrews? Keep an eye on him.
Mason's in the slot.
Cole Manning brings the Bobcats to the line. Rolling out, looking for an open spot.
Spin move in the
Spin
backfield,
tackle,
cuts it
number
back
88.
across the grain. Not going to be able to get back to the line of
That's going to
scrimmage.
be a loss. Yards on the play. Tackle for number 73.
They were able to corral Manning up. And he's dangerous when he cuts back across
He
the grain.
is very dangerous. He's probably the fastest player on the field every time he steps
It's going to be a 3-yard
So
loss
he
on the
can
play.
get
It's going to bring the
back
Bobcats to a
across the
3rd and
grain, take it
13.
for a long ways.
That's Thomas, number 11, will come into the game now for the Bobcats.
Kyle Russell.
Kyle Russell.
And Blaine Wade.
Blaine Wade will come on. Number 5, who's that? He's going to come off the field.
Michael Steele.
Steele will come off. Shotgun formation now.
Kyle Russell and Blaine Wade coming in for the Bobcats.
13 remaining in the half. Here's the snap.
Manning rolling
will roll
out
out to the
for
right.
receiver
Looks got a
downfield.
man open. Oh, he just threw it
Ashlock
just
laying
outside
out.
of his reach. That could have been a huge first down for the Bobcats.
And there's a little miscommunication between Mason.
Andrew stretched out for it, but wasn't able to bring that one in. That one just outside of his wheelhouse.
Right before he broke off his route, him and Kel Slusher collided. So that threw off timing just enough to where he couldn't corral that in.
Okay, here's another call on the field that's going to back the Bobcats up. So
Be a call on the field.
no,
Offset.
they offset. Nope.
Declined it.
They declined.
How about a
So
round
it's
of
gonna
applause
bring
for number
up
82,
down there.
Mason
4th
Andrews,
and
laying out for that
13
ball,
now for the
folks.
Walnut Ridge Bobcats with 10 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the half. Highland Rebels with the lead, 14-8.
Bobcats coming out looking at a 4th and
It
13.
looks like Cole Manning going to line up in the shotgun formation. He's got Ward split to the left of him. They'll spread out. Here's the snap.
Let 'em hear you,
Down,
folks. Support the
3-step drop,
Bobcats.
looking downfield.
Thomas.
Got a guy
Mark
wide
Thomas
open. That's
with
Thomas.
reception for the first
Big
down
play. That's
pickup.
going to be a first down. That's going to be about a 17-yard reception there for Thomas. They finally hook up. They'll move the chains and move it across into
Number
Rebel
68 on
territory.
the
They'll
tackle.
cross the 56-yard line there.
And that was a real good throw by Cole Manning. When you throw over the middle like that, you need to throw darts.
After
because if you
Thomas'
throw it
first
up,
down reception
then
for the
that's when you
Bobcats.
risk
Going to bring them
collisions
up
can occur.
1st and
Good
10,
point,
ball
Colin.
on the
That's exactly what he was
45-yard
able to
line.
do there on that pass. Hit Thomas. Thomas was able to bring it in and pick up a couple of extra yards after the catch. 1st and 10 now for the Bobcats on the Highland 45. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Manning, he's going to take it and roll out to the left. Shakes off a defender. Shakes off another one. They finally bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bobcats.
Cole Manning with the quarterback keeper for the Bobcats.
And that defensive line, they're able to cause
Field.
havoc right now.
Well, you know,
1 yard
you know,
loss on the
Colin,
play.
they're-
It's going to bring the
they're
Bobcats to a
keying-
2nd and
they're
11.
keying
Ball
9
on
of
the
those
46.
11 on
Yes.
on Manning
Yes,
at
they're
all
playing
times.
8 men in the box right now. So don't be surprised if there's no safety on the field. Don't be surprised if they take a shot.
Yeah, you're 9 guys in the box right now, Colin, for the Highland Rebel shotgun formation. Manning will roll out to the right. Looks
Got a man
downfield. He's
deep.
got Thomas wide open. He's going to bring it in. That's going to be a touchdown, except for it's not Thomas. Ball is fumbled in the end zone, but they called it a touchdown. He had already hit the ground. Colin, who is that playing
Number
wide
20
receiver?
is running them down
I
for the
think it's
Rebels.
Laurie Thomas. I can't see him. That's
Number 4.
That is Kel Slusher.
Kel Slusher gets loose down the right-hand side of the sideline. Manning sees him, gets it out to him. Slusher able to take it to the house. Tied up game now, Cole. Cole Manning it's a passing touchdown
And a rushing
and a rushing touchdown. Thank you. 14-14 now, game all tied up. 2-point conversion coming up, and that's the way they'll line up if they can get everyone off the field. They do. Manning up under center
Bobcats
this
lining
time.
up
They'll
for the
bunch
2-point
up.
conversion attempt.
Surge forward. Manning picks
taking
the
the
hole.
ball
Did he
for
get
Bobcats.
there? No good.
2-point
That'll
conversion
leave
no
it
good.
tied
It's
up
going to be
game.
number 40 on the tackle for the
Man, we got a
Rebels.
good one brewing here. First
do.
football game of the season. It don't get much better than this right before the second half, folks. 9:14 remaining on the
9:14
clock
left in the
here in the
second
first
quarter,
half.
folks, and we're all tied up, 14-14.
We're going to send it back to the studios. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Great touchdown there. RLW 103.1 FM, your home for Walnut Ridge Bobcat
Andrews
football.
lining up to boot the ball
Tell
off for the
them we'll be here all
Bobcats.
season. You can get all the action right here.
Number 20
Tied
back
up,
deep to field the ball for the
14-14.
Rebels.
Bobcats set the kick. I'll tell you one way to enjoy the game, man. You want to enjoy it, and you want to enjoy it comfortably. You go over to Pritchard Furniture. You go in there, you get you one of those best recliners. Take it back home, turn that radio on, and get you some Bobcat football right there in that best recliner, Pritchard Furniture. You can get them all day long. Here's the kick by the Bobcats. They'll swing it off to the right-hand side. That's going to be a flag on the play as it bounces out of bounds. Highland with the heads up. They let it bounce.
Yes.
Went right out. So after the penalty, that'll move the ball forward. They'll start
All right,
from.
folks, that's going to be a penalty on the kickoff of the Bobcats. Ball went out of bounds.
They'll start from the
Rebels
40.
going to start this 1st and 10 possession.
I'm sorry, they'll start at the 35. 1st and 10 from the Highland 35. Now, Highland's been able to move the ball. One of that was an interception, was a lot of it, but they had one pretty good drive where Figgins was able to get some work done.
Yes, he's Brady Figgins.
Rebels going to outline it up at the 35-yard line to begin this possession.
They'll break huddle. They'll come out in a shotgun formation. Set back to the left. Here's the snap.
Number 9 on the quarterback
left-hand
keeper
side. Bobcats
for the
are on it.
Rebels.
They tried to strip, did they? Nope, but they'll bring them down. Short gain on the play. It looks like a pickup of 4. They may give them 5. We'll see where they're spotted.
It's going to be Sam Lewis wrapping him up for the Bobcats.
Thomas is going to come off the field.
Going to be a
for
gain of
play.
7 yards.
Number 11 will come on.
It's going to bring the Rebels up,
for
looking at a
Bobcats.
2nd and 3.
Number 11 is Kyle Russell. They'll bunch him up on the right-hand side, shotgun formation. Quarterback
Number 9
keeper
with
off the
quarterback
right-hand
keeper
side.
for the
He'll be
Rebels.
met right there after a gain of 2, brought down immediately. Nice tackle there by the Bobcats. Big number 74 in on that tackle.
Mari Thomas back on the
It's going to be
field.
number 21
Thomas will come
standing the Rebel up. Logan Sane
Russell
on the
will
tackle
come
for the
off.
Bobcats. It's going to be a 1st down pickup for the
It'll
Rebels.
be a 1st down now for Highland. Ball spotted at the Highland 46-yard line. 8:29 remaining here in the half. Called by Highland. They'll take one. We'll take one with them.
Timeout charge.
We'll be
Highland.
back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor.
It teaches you a lot about life. It teaches you how to deal with adversity. It's hot. You make friends for life. There's really nothing like playing.
Rebels lining up
Trying to
1st
tell
and
you
10.
what,
Ball on
those
the
guys we still
46-yard
talk about,
line.
played with over 20-something years ago.
That's going to be number
Shotgun
40 on the
formation,
carry.
hand off to the fullback. He's going
He's
to
got
get
the
up
room
through
on
the
the front.
gap. Big
That's
gain
gonna be
as he
Marty
rumbles,
Thomas
bubbles, and
picking him up for the
stumbles
Bobcats.
for a huge 1st down. Crosses into Bobcat territory.
Assisting
Down
on
to
the
the
tackle is
Bobcat
number
30.
5, Michael Steele.
That guy looked like a cannonball inside a pinball machine.
That's
Yes.
going to be a 1st down pickup for the Rebels. Going to bring
Right
it to
now
the
is where
30-yard
conditioning
line.
starts to play a role. Towards the end of each half, you're tired. Game's kind of speeding up on you.
I'll tell you, number 40 is a load, too. He'll be the setback as Highland Rebels line up under center. Man in motion from right
Number
to left.
1,
Hand
man
off
in
to that
motion for the
fullback.
Rebels.
They'll get him
Number
at the
9
line
with
of
quarterback
scrimmage, though.
keeper.
Nothing's doing there. No, he shakes loose. Picked up a
Be
couple
number
more yards.
79, Sam Lewis,
That was that little option play again.
Yeah,
holding for the Bobcats.
Sam Lewis was heads up, makes a tackle for the Bobcats.
It's going to be a 6-yard gain for the Rebels. It's going to bring them up to a 2nd and 4.
Highland with the ball in Bobcat territory. Ball spotted at the Bobcat 24-yard line. Up to the line. Quarterback under center. Here's the snap. Hand off to the tailback. That's Figgins. He's going to skirt off the right.
Number
hand
1
side.
on the
They'll
carry
bring
for the
him down
Rebels.
After a gain of about 5. That's going to be a first down for Figgins and the Rebels.
It's going to be number 21, Logan Sane on the tackle for the Bobcats. Blaine Wade assisting on the tackle.
Blaine Wade assist on the tackle.
It's going to be a first down carry.
Number 33 for the Bobcats, that is Noah Roark. He'll come
Rower's going to line up looking at first and 10, ball on the 17-yard line.
Ashlock will come on for the Bobcats. Highland will break the huddle, bring him up to the line of scrimmage, 7:18 remaining in the half. It's first and 10 for the Rebels from the Bobcat 18. Shotgun formation, here's the snap. Quarterback keeper, don't whistle, play dead.
It's going to be a false start.
We have a flag on the play, folks.
Yeah, good eye, Colin.
That's going to be a false start call on the Rebels.
Highland Rebels.
That's going to bring the ball back a few yards. Still first down.
And that's really Highland's first mistake.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of mistakes on that Highland side of the ball. A couple of penalties that offset with us, but so after the penalty, that'll make it first and 15 for the Highland Rebels with 7:06 remaining here in the half. They'll break huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback in a shotgun formation with the fullback. That's number 40, the setback. They'll roll out to the left, looking downfield. Almost a quarterback stack. No.
Number 9 looking for a rollout.
Was able to throw it downfield.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass.
Pass intended for number 1.
Second and 15 now for the Highland Rebels.
That was very close to being a sack.
It was real close.
Very close.
That was Blaine Wade putting the pressure on the quarterback for the Bobcats.
If he would have just remembered that coaching and broke down, Colin, he might have made that tackle.
That's going to bring the Rebels to a second and long.
He was shifty. Those legs,
He's quick.
those hips were rotating, that's for sure. Shotgun formation now for the Rebels. They'll split a wide
Number
out to
9
the
for the
far
Rebels
right.
lining them up in the shotgun formation, tucking it in with the
keeper off the
quarterback
left-hand
sweep.
side. Bobcats beat him at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring him down immediately. No gain on the play. Nice job there by the Bobcat defense.
Langston on the tackle for the Bobcats.
And the Bobcats are starting to kind of figure out their little tendencies of when they're lining up. They're kind of figuring out where the ball's going.
And these two coaches we mentioned
It's going to be a
earlier.
5-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring the Rebels to a 3rd and 10.
Coach Blake coached under Highland's coach, and like I said, they know each other pretty good. Shotgun formation now for the Highland Rebels. Here's the snap, 3rd and 19 on the play.
Number 1 on the carry.
Gonna keep it. Ooh, nice tackle
Number 2,
there.
Cole Manning with the tackle on the backfield.
Play. He's playing a little defense as he'll go both ways sometimes. That's going to make it 4th down for Highland. Big play right here for the Bobcat defense.
And JD, he made that play coming down from the safety position.
He sure did.
Right, folks, it's going to bring up a 4th and
He
11.
did.
Let's go, D!
Bobcat fans trying to get behind this defense here as they try to make this 4th down stand. 4th and 11. They're going to whistle the play dead.
I think somebody called the timeout.
Yeah, I think Coach Blake may have called the timeout. Bobcats are going to take one. We'll
Nick,
take one.
timeout charge for the
We'll be back in
Bobcats.
60 seconds after a word from these sponsors. We're back here with you live on 103.1 FM and Oldies 1320 from Sexton Field. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats taking on the Highland Rebels. 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. game all tied up at 14.
Alrighty, folks, back after the timeout.
Highland has the ball
Rebels take the field,
on
looking
the
at a 4 and 11.
20. Fourth
Bobcats
and 11
line up,
for
coming out looking for a fourth
play
down
here for
stop.
Bobcat defense. Crowd starting to make a little noise. Get behind this defense. Shotgun. No. He'll line up under center.
Number 20,
Got a
man
man
in motion.
downfield. Passes it to him. That's going to be
Incomplete pass.
tipped by the
Pass to
Bobcat
number
defender. No
86
good.
for the Rebels.
Turnover of downs.
Pass broke up by number
Bobcats
5,
picked up
Michael
first and 10
Steele.
right there.
That's going to be a turnover on downs. Bobcats
Steele
ball.
was able to get his hand in there.
Yeah, nice job by Steele to deflect that one. Because he had a step. Steele caught up and snapped that one.
Yes.
Coach Ward liked it. He was all the way out to the hash marks. You see him?
Oh, Coach Ward gets into it sometimes.
First and 10 now for your Walnut Ridge Bobcats on the Bobcat 18 with 5:31 remaining here in the first half. Let's see if the Bobcats can take it in the locker room with the lead.
Cole Manning is going to drop
Cole
back.
Manning got a man downfield. That's
Mason
Andrews.
That's going to be
Right at
Mason
the
Andrews
first down
on the
mark. They're going to
pickup.
give him 10 yards on that reception.
Number 33 on the tackle for the Rebels.
Yes, he is.
That's going to be a
Big
Bobcat
target.
first
He's got
down.
very good hands for a man his size.
Nice job there by the Bobcats. They'll move the chains. First and 10 now. Ball spotted on Bobcat 30. Manning will break the huddle, bring him up to the line of scrimmage.
Bobcats coming out on the
Shotgun
30-yard line at the first down
Got Ward
pickup.
lined up in the backfield to the left. Low snap.
Manning
handles
drops
it.
back.
He's going to look downfield. Got a guy. That's number 5. Can he bring it in? No. Touch the ground first.
That's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to be number 5, Michael Steele. It's going to bring the Bobcats up to a 2nd and 10.
And Highland has adjusted their defense a little bit. They brought a 5th man to the defensive line.
Yeah, I noticed they did that, Colin. They brought that 5th guy up and just left 3, but they're still lining 8 up in the box. Okay, they'll split Thomas out to the far left.
No safety over the top.
Shotgun formation, 3-step drop, looking over the field.
Manning looking over it.
That's going to be another first down
for the
for
Bobcats.
Mason Andrews as he picks up 12.
About around his
Doing a
ball,
great
Mason
job.
Andrews.
Clock ticking, 4:59 left in the first half. Chains move. That moves the ball up to the Bobcat 40.
Bobcats coming out at the 43-yard line.
Look for them to keep running that play, JD.
Well, it's been there. It's been there the whole first half so far.
The only way they're going to stop it, you're going to have to bring a safety down into the box, and that leaves a shot over the top.
They'll split twins out to the left. Shotgun formation with Ward to the right.
Manning drops back.
3-step drop. Manning flushed out of the
Son,
pocket.
covered
He's
run.
going to
He's
squirt
gonna
around.
go there
Gets some room to run. Puts out 2-3 moves. He'll pick up the first down before they bring him down. That's going to be about a 14 to 15-yard gain. 4:34 remaining in the half. That'll move the ball across the 50 into Rebel Highland territory. First and 10 for the Bobcats now from
That's
the
the
Highland
first down pickup by
45.
Manning. It's going to bring the Bobcats to the 45-yard line.
Manning coming over to the sideline here. He's going to get a breather.
I think his helmet might have come off.
Yeah, his
JD.
helmet came off there at the end of the play. Okay, Colin, who are they going to line up under center?
We'll get our first look at Kai Watson.
Kai Watson with the snap. He'll roll
Big
out
Kai
to the right
Watson,
on a
the
keeper.
quarterback
He's
for
got
the
some
Bobcats
wheels.
with the
He
keeper.
shakes off a defender, picks up 5, maybe 6 on the carry. That was a good carry there by Kai. 4:05 remaining here in the half. Like I said, 14-14, all tied up. Okay, Kyle
It's going to be a 5-yard pickup for Watson.
Cole Manning's coming back
Cole's
on.
going to come back on.
Bring the Bobcats to a 2nd and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
They'll break huddle. Shotgun formation for Cole Manning and the Bobcats. They'll send 2 wide receiver twins
Manning
to
the
left.
Bobcats back up on the 2nd
Ward
down.
lined up to the left of Manning. Here's the snap.
Manning drops back,
looking
looking for
quick pass.
over
Who's he
receiver.
got? He's got it. He's got
Thomas
Thomas
with the
right
first down
there. That's going to
reception
be a
for the
first down.
Bobcats.
And a gain of about 15 on that reception. 3:34 remaining in the half.
Bobcats lining
Quick
up this first down
substitutions now by
possession.
the
Ball on the
Bobcats. That's number
29-yard
11 will come
line.
onto the field for the Bobcats.
Kyle Russell.
Kyle Russell. They'll split Thomas and Russell twins out to the left again. Shotgun formation.
Manning
Here's
bring the
Manning.
Bobcats out in shotgun formation.
The snap. Manning on the keeper. He'll roll out to the right. He's got to have a little room. He gets the angle. They can't bring him down. Cuts it back in. Walks across the goal line. Touchdown. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Ball Manning. Flag on the play. Let's hope that's not against the Bobcats and holding somewhere. They'll try to sort this one out. 3:13 remaining on the clock. Tied up 14-14. Manning takes it across the goal line, but flag on the play. Looks like this one is against the Bobcats.
Touchdown still.
No, touchdown is still good. Nice play. Walnut Ridge Bobcats coach Jeff Blake puts one up. Manning walks across the end zone. 20-14. Now for the Bobcats with the lead. 2-point conversion coming up.
And that was big, JD, because Highland gets the ball come out in the second half.
They do. Highland gets the ball when they come out of the locker room.
Bobcats lining up for the 2-point conversion
Shotgun
attempt.
formation, 2-point conversion.
Flag on the play.
False start or an offsides.
It'll be a false start call on the Bobcats.
It was a false start.
That'll be against the Bobcats. False start. That'll walk them off 5 yards there. And I gotta imagine they'll still go for the 2-point.
That's a false start call. Referee's going to walk off 5 yards. Bobcats are going to attempt 2-point conversion.
They'll break huddle, come out in the shotgun formation. That's Ward lined up to the left of Manning in the shotgun.
Manning dropping back.
Pass to Thomas. Did he get it?
He has it.
I think he caught that. That's a
2-point
2-point
conversion.
That 2-point conversion
Mari
is good.
Thomas, number 15
That'll
for
make
the
it
Bobcats.
22-14. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats will be back in 60 seconds.
And your Walnut Ridge Bobcats lead 22-14. Mason Andrews lining up to boot the ball off the Bobcats.
3:13 remaining.
Number 20 back deep fields the ball for the Rebels.
Bobcats with the lead, 22-14. They kick off now. Here's Andrews with the kick. Booming deep into red kick. That'll be fielded at about the 20 for
The
Highland.
number 20 picked up at the
He'll bring it up
20-yard line.
across to the 40-yard line for the Bobcats. Bring them down at about the 43. And we'll see where they mark it.
Number 20 running into a slew of
Highland will
Bobcat
go to work
defenders
right
on the
there.
field.
First and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Pretty good field position, though, after such a great kick.
That was a deep kick. You don't see Walnut Ridge do that.
Not very often.
Rebels going to come out and start this first and 10. Ball on the 44-yard
Very
line.
rarely.
Coach Redway loved to kick that squib kick, didn't he, Colin?
And it was fun to cover.
Yeah. First and 10 now from Highland from their own 44-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Hand off to Figgins. Reverse. Figgins to number 20. He's going to bring it around the end. He's got some room and
He's
some
got a little room
blockers.
on the outside, getting a block.
To the Bobcats 20. Finally brought down by number 22. Nice tackle.
It's going to be number 22, Parker Carmack on the tackle for the Bobcats.
Colin, who wears that number 22 jersey for the Bobcats?
That is Parker Carmack.
Yeah, Carmack. He's come up big a couple of times in the first half with some tackles. Come up with a fumble almost. Or he did come up with a fumble, didn't he, Colin?
Yes, he
Rebels
did.
are going to come out and start this first and 10. Ball
First
on
and
the
10 now,
18-yard
big
line.
play there for Highland. First and 10, shotgun
It's going to be
formation.
number 9 with the quarterback keeper for the
Quarterback
Rebels.
keeper up the gut. He's going to pick
Made a
up
slew of
6.
Bobcat defenders on the field.
maybe 7 on the play. 2:38 remaining on the clock here in the first half.
Bobcats need a big stop right here right before half.
They'll give them 6 yards.
It's going to be a 6-yard gain on the play. It's going to bring the Rebels up to a 2nd and 4.
Quarterback.
2:20 left in the half.
Fullback directly behind them in a strong handoff.
Handoff to number 1 for the Rebels running the ball.
And he brought down after he picks up the first down, though. Gain of about 5 on the play. He just needed 4. Clock.
That's number 2, Cole Manning with the tackle for the Bobcats. It's going to be a first down pickup by the Rebels.
Brings the ball carrier.
It's going to bring them to a 1st and goal.
They'll move the chains. 1st and goal now for Highland from short distance here, Colin. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap.
Number 9 looking for the quarterback keeper with the flag on the play.
Took that step. You can't do that.
False start.
That's going to be a false start call on Highland.
Catch a break in that defense.
That's going to bring him back.
That'll give him a little bit
Repeat
more.
first down.
The clock is ticked down to 1:55 here in the first half. Bobcats nursing a 22-14 lead. Cole Manning did a pretty good job on that last drive, and then Thomas was able to make a great catch for the 2-point conversion. That'll get the Bobcats to 22.
Rebels coming out looking for the end zone. Number 9 on the quarterback keeper.
He's going to be brought down before he gets to the goal line. No touchdown there.
So number 30, Blaine Wade on the tackle for the Bobcats.
Tackle.
That's going to bring the Rebels to a 2nd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line.
Okay, minute 24. Clock is ticking here in the first half. They'll bunch them up.
Rebels lining up in a tight bunch. Number 9 with quarterback
They'll
keeper.
surge forward. Highland says they got it. No sign from the referee.
That's going to be a Rebel touchdown.
So that's a touchdown for Highland. That'll make the score 22-20. Highland's going to go for the 2-point conversion with 1:14 remaining here in the half. So not a lot of time on that clock for
Not a lot of time.
Coach Blake to bring that offense down the field. We'll see what they can do.
But we've seen Mari can take the top off this week.
You know he can, and they're getting their timing down.
Rebels lining up now to attempt a 2-point conversion.
Manning and Thomas get that timing down. They're going to be dangerous.
They'll line up, try to tie it up before the half.
2-point conversion.
Number 9 lining up bunch.
Quick pitch to the right.
Pitch off to
side.
number 1.
Number 1, Figgins. He'll cross the goal line and tie
That's going to be crossing the goal line. 2-point conversion.
To 22 with 1:14 remaining.
Minute 14 remaining in the first half.
We'll be back in 60
All
seconds.
tied up, 22 even. Number 20 booting the ball. Thomas picking it up. Looking for a seam up the center. It's going to be number 25 on the tackle for the Rebels. Assisting on the tackle, number 33.
Highland Rebels with the kickoff. Thomas will field it. He'll
After the kick, Bobcats going to come out, be facing a 1st and 10 ball on the 35-yard line with 1:08.
They're going to mark it right at the 35-yard line with 1:08 remaining here in the first half. Tied up 22-22. They'll split Thomas out to the far left. Shotgun formation now for Cole Manning with Ward in the backfield.
Manning lines the Bobcats up in shotgun formation.
3-step drop.
Drops back.
Whistle will call the play dead. We'll see.
Play whistle dead due to a flag.
That's what it is.
False start called against the Bobcats. That'll back them up 5 yards. Not what they needed.
This will be a false start call on the Bobcats. It's going to bring them back 5 yards, 1st and 15.
So Coach Blake has got to be pretty pleased. There's been a small amount of penalties, and game one,
And
you're going to
that's
see
first
some of
game,
that.
yes.
As we work some of these kinks out. Bobcats have played a pretty good first half of football.
And that's what these first 2 games are about, working out all the kinks.
Manning will bring them out. Shotgun formation. They'll split Thomas to the far left. 3-step drop. Manning looking for Thomas. He puts it up in the air. Thomas double
Manning looking
team.
for Thomas.
Can't bring it
Incomplete
in.
pass.
Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock there at 1 minute even.
Pass broken up by number 20.
Second down. 2nd and 15 after the incomplete pass. Trying to work the
Number
left side of the
86
field.
and
They're
number
coming
20
down.
breaking up the pass for the Rebels.
They've caught on to it. They're double teaming Thomas, but that's going to leave Andrews wide open across
Yes.
that middle, just like
It
you
will.
said.
That's going to bring the Bobcats to a 2nd and
Thomas will
15.
come off the field this time. That'll line up number 4 to the far left. Shotgun formation. Here's Manning looking to the left. Rolls
got
out,
Mason.
gets Andrews. Mason
That's gonna be
Andrews
Andrews
brings that
on the
in. That's going to
reception
be
for
a
the
gain of
Bobcats.
7 right there.
Number 73
Short
on the
of first
tackle for the
down, but a
Rebels.
nice gain. That brings in realistically, they can get a good look at this here. This is going to bring up 3rd and short. Good pickup there by the Bobcats.
That's going to bring the Bobcats to a 3rd and 2, 13-yard gain on the reception by Andrews.
Thomas still out of the game. Shotgun formation. Twins
Manning
split to
lined
the
up in the
left.
shotgun.
Manning to the right-hand side on the design keeper.
Manning
He's got a block.
on the
Bowls over
quarterback
one
keeper
guy.
picking
He'll
up the
pick
first down for the Bobcats.
That's going to
Number
be a
1
gain
on the
of 4
tackle
by
for the
Manning. 20
Rebels.
seconds left on the clock here in the first half. Tied up,
Could be a
22.
4-yard gain on the play.
Is Thomas still on the sideline?
He is.
15 seconds left in the half.
Looks like
Bobcats come out 1st and 10.
they've
Ball
got-
on the
they've got time.
46-yard
14
line.
seconds left on
14
the
seconds to
clock.
go in the half.
Shotgun formation.
Man
Twins
drops
lined up
back,
on the
looking for a
left. 3-step drop.
receiver.
Manning lets one rip. Almost picked off. Pass
batted down to number 15 for the Rebels.
Left on the clock.
Going to bring the Bobcats to a 2nd down. 9 seconds left to go.
2nd and long for the Bobcats. Thomas still on the sideline. Highland real close to picking that one off. Not that it would have been a pick 6 or anything, but you never can tell. 9 seconds on the clock. Shotgun formation now for Manning. They'll get one more shot at this. We'll see if they take it. They'll line Ward up in the backfield with Manning. Handoff to Ward on the delay. They didn't fool anyone with that one. He's brought down immediately. Time will expire right
Number
there.
40 and number 88. Stuff that play in the backfield. That's number 3, Walker Ward, on the carry for the Bobcats.
Bobcats, if you
Alrighty, folks, that's going to include the first half.
seen against the 4A school.
We have the Water Ridge Pride Band going to entertain you for halftime this
Very
evening.
well. You're able to get a lot of offense going, some defensive stops. Coach Blake should be happy with what he sees.
You know, they gave one up, but they picked one up with the turnovers. So, all in all, pretty good first half of football there for the Bobcats. As they go to the locker room, we'll take a short break here. We'll send it back to the studios, and we'll be back in 3 minutes after words from these sponsors. The Highland Rebels just coming out of the locker room. Second half ready to start.
All right, folks, we're here to begin the second half of football.
Highland will start kicking two, or actually Walnut Ridge will kick to Highland to start the second half here. Cole Manning had a great first half. They were able to put up 22. Highland answered with their own 22. Two two-point conversions made, one missed for each team. Brings them 22-22. Mason Andrews on the field now with the kickoff team, set to kick off to the Highland Rebels. Wait for the referees to get in their positions. Special thanks out to Gary Johnson and Above and Beyond Home Health, the only home health home care agency in Northeast Arkansas with the A+ rating.
Ball off the Bobcats. Number 20 back deep.
Highland's expecting for us to kick it deep again. Got a man all the way back at the goal line.
Andrews, he kicked a good one earlier. Let's see what he does here. We're going to get started second half. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. Andrews kicks it deep. Nice end-over-end kick. Going to be returned from the 15. He's got a little room to run. Catches a block there. Cuts up. Squirts up through the middle. Brings it all the way up to the Highland 47-yard line. Nice return there. That would be about a 32-yard return for Highland. That's where they'll start, right on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. No, they're going to mark them to the 45. So 1st and 10 from the Rebel 45. They'll break huddle and bring them up to the line of scrimmage quick there. Quarterback under center. Figgins in the backfield with that big fullback, number 40. Hand off to the fullback. He'll squirt through. I don't know if that guy squirts through anything. He ran through that hole. He's going to pick up 9. Host of Bobcats in on the tackle. 2nd and 1 now for Highland. That's a short one, too. Had a pretty good run for the first play out of the locker room.
Yes. And
Bobcats.
that fullback, he's a big man.
He is. Folks at home listening, I'm telling you, this guy is a big guy.
He is 5'10", 245 pounds.
Yeah, Ben Tokenag. I'll give it to him again as he just runs right through the 2-hole, gets up through the gut. Bobcats in a rugby scrum, try to bring him down. And I'll tell you, that's what this fullback looks like, is one of these big Samoan rugby players, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah,
And he's quick.
Yeah, he's a tank, and he's got wheels.
He's quick.
Ward getting his guys on defense right. He's almost out to the hash marks. He'll get back over here to the sideline. 1st and 10 now for Highland. Start of the second half. Rebels have the ball on the Bobcat 33. Quick pitch right. That's going to be Figgins. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and brought down hard by number 74. And Blaine Wade.
Number 74, number 51, Jack Kane.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup for the Rebels. It's going to bring them to a 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. 10:27 on the clock here in the 3rd. Andrews will come off the field on defense. Highland breaks the huddle. They'll bring him up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Figgins in the backfield. Quarterback keeper on the option. He'll run off the right-hand side. Bobcats aren't fooled. They'll bring him down, but he picks up a good gain. It's going to be a 1st down for the Highland Rebels.
2nd tackle on the row for Kane.
Yeah, that's number 32, Kane.
Number 51, Jack Kane.
Jack Kane.
Start this 1st down possession. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Bobcats still working on that 4-4 defense, aren't they?
Yes, but they're walking down
Yeah,
Blaine
yeah,
Wade to make it
walking
kind of like a 6'2".
Yeah, they sure are.
Bobcats defense looking
Hand off that fullback again off the left-hand side.
Stuff,
Bobcats
they bring him
stack
down.
him up. They do bring him down. Short gain on the play, maybe 1. Nice job by the Bobcats there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
That's going to be number 79, Sam
If they
Lewis.
gave him a yard. Sam Lewis on the tackle. Yeah, that'll make it 2nd and 9 now for Highland.
Rebels player made
play there by Sam Lewis to get up under that big fullback and bring him down. I'll tell you what, and Sam, pretty big kid. Shotgun formation, quarterback keeper off the right-hand side, met at the line of scrimmage and brought down immediately. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Highland Rebels.
That was Mason Ashlock and Cole Manning.
Yeah, nice job by those two to get in on that tackle and bring them down. They stacked them up. They did give them a short gain. No, they kept it right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 now for Highland with 8:51 remaining in the third quarter. 22-22. Big 3rd down here for Highland. Shotgun formation. Figgins in the backfield, lined up to the right. Man in motion from right to left. Here's the snap. Hand off to Figgins, left-hand side. He picks up a block, but the Bobcats will bring him down after a short gain. That's going to bring up a 4th and 7 situation now for Highland after a 2-yard carry by Figgins.
Number 51, Jack Payne initiating the tackle for the Bobcats.
And Mason Ashlock's having his presence being felt.
I'm telling you, he's doing a pretty good job up front out there. That's number 51, though, for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats, doing a pretty good job himself.
Jack Kane.
Yeah, Jack Kane, man, he's been in on several tackles here this set. Shotgun, under center, now Highland, handoff to, he'll keep it himself, roll out to the right, looking for a man downfield. Almost picked off,
I think it hit the ground.
No, it hit the ground first. Incomplete pass there by Highland. That's going to be a turnover of downs, and we're going to take an injury timeout as the Highland Rebel wide receiver is down on the field. He's grasping at, looks like his calf. Maybe he's just a little bit of a cramp or something there, Colin. Hopefully nothing too serious. We'll let you know.
And that's what it does appear. They seem to be rubbing the calf.
Yeah, they're rubbing his calf out there. We'll send it back to the studios for this timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor. Bobcats taking on the Highland Rebels. Bobcats just come off a big defensive stand there as they were able to force Highland into a turnover of downs. Highland went for it on 4th and 7. It was an incomplete pass. Here comes 1st and 10 now for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats from their own 18-yard line. Shotgun formation, Cole Manning, quick screen pass out to Thomas. Thomas can't shake off the tackler. Almost a horse collar call there, but he didn't get it. Short pickup, maybe 3. Let's see what they give him. Yeah, they're going to mark him 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 now from the 20-yard line. That's the Bobcat 20. 80 yards to go. 7:22 remaining here in the third quarter. Like I said, we're all tied up at 22s. Shotgun formation. Thomas split out to the far left. Here's the snap. Cole Manning runs to the right-hand side of the design keeper. He's going to pick up a block, find some room, flag on the play. Manning will pick up the 1st down. Let's see what the flag is. Hopefully that's not going to be against Walnut Ridge, but more than likely that's going to be a holding call.
It'll be number 50 on the tackle for the Rebels.
Referee's trying to sort it out here. Flag still laying on the ground. It's going to be against the Bobcats, it looks like.
Back it up, so it's going to go against the Bobcats right here. Against the 1st down for the Bobcats.
I don't know what that sign was, JD.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm assuming that was supposed to be holding because they're going to step it off. It looks like a 10-yard variety.
Maybe a hold. It's going to be a big one. It's 10 yards.
Yeah, that's what it was, Colin. Holding against the Bobcats on that right-hand side. We're not going to say who it was. 7 minutes remaining here in the third period, third quarter, 22-22. Your Bobcats have the ball. with a 2nd and long situation. 2nd and 16. Manning, 3-step drop, throws one out. Looks like it was wobbled as that was a loose duck. Thomas goes into defense mode and makes a great play against the Highland player to prevent the interception, because that one was up for anyone's grab. That was a wounded duck, Alan.
Yes, it was. They had a lot of wobble, and had Mari not turned defensive mode, that might have been a pick six. There was not many people on this side of the field.
Looked like it was tipped as it came out of Cole Manning's hands.
And it's possible it just slipped.
Yeah. 3rd and long now for the Bobcats. Ball spotted on about the 12-yard line. 3rd and 18 now. They'll put Andrews over to the far right. Here's the snap. Manning rolling out right. He's got Blaine Wade. Blaine Wade's going to have the first down as they force him out of bounds. That's going to be about a 20-yard pickup there. Bobcats with the first down. That first down on this drive. You talk about a drive, man. You need a car. You need something pre-owned. Get with Heath Russell over there at Highway 63 Auto Sales right there in Portia.
That is true.
Highway 63 Auto Sales, Portia. Heath Russell, he's got something for you. Stop by and see him. Drive off the lot in your new pre-owned vehicle today. Shotgun formation, Cole Manning. Design keeper to the left. He's got some room. He puts a move on. Stiff arm one guy down. They'll bring him down finally just short of the 50-yard line. That's going to be a first down as he picks up about 15 on the play. That'll mark the ball right at the Bobcat 46-yard line. Nice play by Cole Manning. Nice blocking to get him out there.
They set the edge well. Lead blocker Blaine Wade made a great block on the corner to open that up.
He really did.
Bobcats going to come out looking at the 46-yard line.
Thomas on the sideline for this play. Shotgun formation. Here's Manning. Ward lined up to the right of him. He'll roll him out to the right, looking downfield. He's got him. That's Andrews again. They'll hog tie him and rip him down to the ground after a gain of 5. Andrews having a pretty big game. He picks up right where he left off when he went into the locker room. Pretty good hand so far for Andrews. He's only dropped 1 tonight, hasn't he?
He's only dropped 1, and that was low.
Bring your Bobcats to a 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, boy, they marked him short on that play, didn't they?
It sure looked like
It looked like 5 to me, but they gave him 3. 2nd and 7 now for the Bobcats. Ball spotted right at the 48-yard line. Bobcat 48. Shotgun formation. Here's Manning. He'll get a block, surge forward on a quarterback keeper. He's going to try to break this one out to the left. Can't. Highland will bring him down. He'll get to the 50-yard line. That's going to be a short gain, and that's going to make it 3rd and 5. Well, they only gave him a yard, so 3rd and 6 now.
1-yard gain on the play. Bring your Bobcats to a 3rd and 6.
5:20 left in the 3rd quarter. Manning will bring him out of the bring him out in a shotgun formation. He's got Ward lined up to the left, twins left. Manning with the snap. He'll break off to the left-hand side. Gets a block. Gets another block. First down for Manning as he picks up at 8 yards on the carry. Before they bring him down, he'll move the ball into Rebel territory. They'll spot the ball at the Rebel 44-yard line.
And number 3, Walker Ward led the way.
Yeah, Ward put on a good block.
Yes, he did.
Manning was right off his hip. Andrews back in the game for the Bobcats. He'll bring the play in.
After the first down pickup by Manning, the Bobcats are going to come out on the 44-yard line.
4:52 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats break huddle. They'll come out in a shotgun formation with Ward lined up to the left of Manning. Flag called before they can get set. What's the penalty here?
He signaled an illegal substitution.
That's what it is, a legal substitution. They'll step it off against the Bobcats. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Against the Bobcats.
That'll put the ball back to the Highland 49-yard line. 1st and 15 now for your Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Bobcats with a chance to take the lead right here.
And JD, you cannot huddle up with more than 11 players.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Colin. Good eye. Shotgun formation now for Manning.
Manning bring him out.
He'll spread them out. Here's the snap. He'll surge forward. Keeper up the middle. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8 yards before they bring him down. Nice run by Cole Manning. Just short of that first down marker.
On the tackle for the Rebels.
And Sam Lewis laid the perfect trap block right there. That was textbook.
You think Sam Lewis likes that trap block?
Oh, I think he loves it.
I bet he does too. Those offensive linemen love a trap block, don't they?
Oh, they do. Especially when it's ran right and the defender does not know what's going on. Well, they love it.
Here's Manning now, 2nd and 5. Manning, 3-step drop, got a man over the middle. Batted down. Nice play by Highland defense as they were able to bat that pass down incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 now for Cole Manning and his Walnut Ridge Bobcats. No, flag on the play. That's going to be against the Highland Rebels.
Roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
That's going to be a roughing the passer call against the Rebels.
That'll be a 1st down. That should be an automatic 1st down
Yes.
for the Bobcats. And it will be. They'll step them off. And let's see where that sets them. That's going to put them deep into Highland territory as they cross over the 30, the 25, and they'll mark it at the 24-yard line now. So 1st and 10 now for your Walnut Ridge Bobcats from the Highland 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
This offense is picking up where they left off. They're rolling.
They're rolling. Eating up some clock. I love it. 3:47 remaining on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Quick screen pass left out to Thomas. A little high. Thomas can keep it. If he would have been playing basketball and had been inside the gym, they'd say he tried jumping out of the gym right then, man. He got some vertical on that one. Wasn't quite able to bring the pass in. High pass. Thomas will wobble off the field gingerly on that right foot. Ward will come off. Andrews comes on. They'll 3 wide receivers lined up to the right, shotgun formation with Ward to the right. Manning rolls out to the right, looking downfield. No, he's going to tuck and run and keep it. He gets to the sideline, breaks it up, 1st down before they push him out of bounds. And about the 14-yard line, that's going to be a 1st down for Cole Manning. Nice job there by the Bobcats. Good job blocking on that right-hand side.
We'd like to ask players to please take a knee. We have a player down on the field.
Got player down on the field. Players will take a knee. They'll take a injury timeout. Let's see if I can see who that is over there. The way they're all, looks like that's a Highland player. Yeah, it's going to be one of the Highland guys. Now Andrews is grabbing at the back of his hamstring. He's good. He says he's good. The Highland player is good. The Bobcats will send in a few substitutions here. Looks like that young sophomore Kai going to come back in the game here. It's Kai Watson. Come back in. Andrews in. Ward or
Blaine Wade.
Blaine Wade is in.
Number 7, Kai Watson.
Thomas is over here on the sideline. Okay, they'll break the huddle. That'll bring it up. Shotgun formation. Manning by himself in the backfield. Trip wide receivers to the right. Manning's going to fake right. Run up the middle. Huge hole. Did he cross the goal line?
He did.
Yeah, he crosses the goal line. That's going to be a touchdown for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats and Cole Manning. Nice job there by that offensive line. That wasn't just all Manning, man. That was a huge hole.
And there was a large surge from that offensive line. And when you see those defensive linemen getting pushed back like that, the linebackers can't do their job, and that opens up a lane.
Great job by that Walnut Ridge offensive line there. Cole Manning able to punch it in. That makes the score 28-22 with, I'm assuming, a 2-point conversion coming up. That's the way they'll line up. 2-point conversion. They'll spread them out. Manning, shotgun, rolling left, looking for, did he get him? Looking for Thomas. No, it's going to be picked off, and it's going the other direction after a tip. Play whistle dead.
Can't return a 2-point conversion.
Can't return the 2-point conversion. But it was getting exciting there for a minute. And we've got a player down. Let's see, who is that? Andrews?
Yeah,
it was Andrews, but Mason Andrews gets right up, tough big kid, runs off the field. He'll be ready for the next set. So 28-22, your Walnut Ridge Bobcats with the lead against the Highland Rebels right here, Sexton Field. 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Bobcat set to kick. We'll send it back to the studios. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor. Special thanks out to our guy, Greg Gill. Gill Farms, man, big here in the community, always do what they can, always willing to jump in and help support these Walnut Ridge Bobcats, and we appreciate you, Greg Gill, over at Gill Farms.
And it seems cramps are starting to set in now, the players being stretched out on the sideline.
Well, you hit on it earlier, Colin, when you said conditioning. Here's the play, lines up under center, quarterback keeper around the left-hand side. He'll pick up the first down before the Bobcats bring him down. Steele in on the tackle.
It's going to be a Rebel first down pickup.
We'll go to Salem next week. Colin, they got a Dairy Queen over there.
They do, and they normally have a fairly good football team.
They got a pretty good football team over at Salem.
Normally a pretty big rivalry.
You know, we went over there a couple of years. Was that your senior year? That was a pretty good game. We came away with a W. I think we'll do it again next week. Handoff left-hand side to the fullback, number 40. That's Tatunganong, and he'll pick up the first down after a gain of 12. They'll move the ball into Bobcat territory. The ball will be spotted at the Bobcat 39-yard line.
One thing I've noticed, JD, is we have more depth than in recent years.
I tell you, man, these, you know, a couple of years of winning programs, it's funny how, you know, kids get excited in that junior high and want to play when they get up into the high school, and that's how culture starts, that's for sure, is with 2 or 3 winning seasons. And, you know, Colin, you went the team that that you played on, that group of guys from the time that you were a sophomore until a senior, and the guys, just before, and now we're seeing, a couple of classes just behind you. That's really where it started at here at Walnut Ridge. Second down and 6 now for the Highland Rebels. They'll line up, quarterback under center. Strong formation in the backfield. Quick pitch to the right. It's Figgins. He's going to run on the right-hand side. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4. He's just short of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 3rd and short now for... No, they're going to give him the first down. That was a friendly spot, wasn't it?
That was very friendly.
I'll tell you what.
And didn't even come out to measure.
They gave him a nice mark there. 1st and 10 now for Highland. Ball on the 29-yard line. Quarterback lined up under center. Hand off that big fullback. He'll come off the right-hand side, brought down by Blaine Wade and a host of Bobcats.
That's going to be about a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd down.
We'll see where they mark it. You pick up 4 or 5 on that play, Colin.
Looks like they gave him 5.
Yeah, they're giving them some good spots right here. 5-yard gain for the ball carrier. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Highland. Ball spotted at the Bobcat 24.
One thing to look out for, JD, most of our defensive line players are also on the starting O-line.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Colin. Most of those kids are going both ways this year. Lined up under center. They'll hand it off. No, quarterback keeper on the left-hand side after a fake handoff to Figgins. Bobcats weren't fooled. They'll bring them down immediately. Doesn't look like much of a gain on that play. Yeah, no gain on the play. 3rd and 5 now for Highland.
This right here is where you bend, but you don't break.
That's exactly right. It's to separate the men from the boys right here on this 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Highland will huddle up. They'll break. Come up to the line of scrimmage. That's a pretty good size offensive line too. They'll line up, quarterback under center, strong set, hand off to the fullback. He'll run right up the 2-hole. Bobcats will bring him down, but he's going to be able to pick up the first down and then a couple. Looks like about a 6-yard gain. 4 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter, but he'll pick up the first down, so the clock will stop. 28-22, your Walnut Ridge Bobcats. And I'll tell you, folks, they have they've played a pretty good third quarters of 3 quarters of football here. They'll let the clock run off. So after 3 quarters, Colin, your Walnut Ridge Bobcats 28, Highland Rebels 22. They'll switch sides of the field. They'll put 12 minutes on the clock. While they're doing that, we'll send it back to the studios. We'll be back in 60 seconds after word from these sponsors. Fourth quarter here, Walnut Ridge Bobcats with the lead. They're at home tonight here at Sexton Field, 28-22, 12 minutes on the clock, and that's how much of the game remains. 4th quarter action. We'll see if these Bobcats can hold up right here on this drive. They've done a pretty good job on offense, especially eating into that clock, Colin. They've managed the clock really well so far tonight.
Yes, they have, all while making sure they get points out of it.
1st and 10 now on the Bobcat 29. Here's the handoff. Figgins to the right-hand side. He's going to be brought down after a short gain. That'll make it 2nd and 7 as Cole Manning brings him down. They gave him 2 on the carry. 2nd and 8 coming up now for Highland. They'll break huddle, bring him up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to line up quarterback under center, Figgins, and that big fullback in the backfield. Quick pitch to the wide receiver on the end around. He's going to be stopped immediately. Who's number 79, Colin?
That is
Sam Lewis, man. He ate that play all up. Huge loss in the backfield. Great job by Sam Lewis. Highland tried to get fancy. Bobcats weren't fooled. They'll stop them way in the backfield. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 14 situation. Ball spotted on the Bobcat 22. Big 3rd down right here. They'll line up, quarterback under center. Almost gets a guy to jump. He did. Did they call him?
They did.
They did call him. That was a quick whistle because he was able to get back across.
Yes.
And he barely jumped. So after the offsides penalty, which is about the equivalent of lining up in the neutral zone in the NFL. 3rd and 9. Bobcats shoot themselves in the foot right there on that one.
Whitlow splits out wide to the left.
Single wide receiver. They'll split them way out to the left. Line up under center with that big fullback and Figgins in the backfield. Here's the snap. He'll roll him out to the left. Lewis is on him, can't get to him. Passes off, incomplete. Nice play there by Blaine Wade to break that up. Nice job by Sam Lewis to put that pressure on. 10:42 remaining here in the ballgame.
Big down right here.
Pocahontas took the ride down the south side tonight. I just wonder how they're doing with 3rd game. Tim Scott will have all the action of that game. Pocahontas, you can always catch that on 104.1, our sister station. KPOC. 4th and 9, big 4th down. They'll roll the quarterback out to the left. Got a man downfield. Oh, he couldn't bring it in. He started running before he caught it because that was the 1st down all day long. Wasn't able to bring it in. Falls incomplete. Bobcats catch a break. Bobcat football. Okay, with 10:37, Colin, remaining on the clock, they're nursing a 6-point lead, 28-22. Let's see how much clock they eat up here on this drive.
Hopefully it's like last drive. Eat up most of the clock. Don't give them a lot of opportunity to score because the game Highland's been playing, they have to have time to score.
Yeah, you know, Figgins was able to take it to the house on them. They thought the big fullback had it. Other than that, Bobcats played really well on defense. That was only big play. Manning, shotgun formation. He'll roll out to the right on a design quarterback keeper. Tries to turn the corner, lowers the shoulder. Can't turn it. They'll bring him down. Short game there by the Bobcats. Manning.
Number 40 on the tackle for the Rebels.
I like the way Cole lowered that shoulder right there.
It's going to be a 2-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, short gain on the play. They'll give them 2. Bring up. No, they're going to give them 3 yards on that carry. 2nd and 7. Ball right on the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Manning will bring him up to the line. Shotgun formation. He's got trip spread right. He'll fake it to him. Try to run up the middle. Bounces it out to the left-hand side. Tries to catch a block there from Lewis. Couldn't skate out. It was a short gain. That's going to bring up 3rd in a long situation. Look like 3rd and 6. Clock still running. 10-10 on the clock here in the 4th.
Look for Mason Andrews to get a target right here over the middle.
You know, that's a good call right there, Colin. It's been there all night. Let's see if they go to it. Andrews has done a great job tonight in getting separation from these defenders between the hash marks.
He's lined up at tight end.
Yeah, he's spreading them out. He'll line up at the tight end. Thomas spread to the wide left. Hard count. Manning, did he get him? He did. He did get him. That's going to be against Highland. So Manning barks with the hard count. Was able to pull him off.
That's going to be an offside call against the Rebels.
So, big play right there. That makes it a first down right there, Colin.
And we're lucky they jumped because that play clock was very, very low. It was almost
close.
zero.
Yeah. You know, I like the communication between Coach Blake and Manning, though, on this. They're eating the clock. They're waiting for the play clock to run all the way down before they snap the ball. Nursing this 6-point lead. Shotgun formation now. Here's Manning. He'll roll out to the left, looking downfield. He's got a guy. Blaine Wade just over his head, though, man. He had him.
He was wide open.
He was wide open. He had him. So that'll stop the clock, though, at 9:26, and that'll make it 2nd down and 10. I gotta think they may come back to that play again just a little bit later in this game, Colin, because it was there.
It's been there all night. If it's not Mason, it's been Maury, and now we've seen that Blaine can get out there in the flats.
You know, they've really keyed on Thomas and tried to shut that down, and they've done a pretty good job defending against Thomas, even though they've double teamed him several of these plays. Shotgun formation, snap to Manning. Manning's going to keep it himself. They'll corral him up. Short gain on the play, if any. That's going to make it 3rd down and 8. Yeah, 3rd and 8 after the 2-yard carry.
I think you may see that play again.
Yeah, they may come back to that with where Wade drags across. They had him the play before.
Looks like they're going to let this run down.
Yeah, they are. So play clock 3, 2, 1. Play clock will expire. That's going to be a timeout call by Coach Blake and his Walnut Ridge Bobcats. They'll take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor. Taking on the Highland Rebels. 8:41 remaining here in this ball game. Bobcats nursing a 6-point lead, 28-22. Cole Manning, quarterback for the Bobcats, has done a fantastic job with his offense so far this evening. We've seen some big plays. Mason Andrews, Blaine Wade doing what he's expected to do. We've had a couple other cues. Who's my man number 22?
You have Kel Slusher, who made a big catch with a 44-yard receptive TD, and Maury Thomas.
And Amari Thomas. Manning, shotgun formation, 3rd and 8 here for the Bobcats. Big down. Here's the snap. Manning rolls out to the right on the design quarterback keeper. He's got some room as he gets a great block from number 11. He dances down the sideline, cuts it back in towards the middle of the field. He's got Thomas for a block. He could go all the way. No, they bring him down at the 24-yard line. Big pickup. Counting how many yards was that?
That would have been 64 yards.
We've got a player down on the field. Like I said, this heat and humidity probably playing a lot of that. 8:26 remaining here in the ball game. They'll take an injury timeout as the player is shaken up. It looks like it's Cole Manning shaken up on the play there, but looks like he is probably going to be just fine. Trainer goes out and checks with him. Now Cole will have to come out for a play. That'll bring in number 3,
Number 7.
Number 7,
Kai
actually,
Watson.
Kai Watson. As they attend to the player that's down, we'll send it back to the studios. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor.
How about a round of applause? Cole Manning, folks.
Mabry?
That is Isaiah.
That's what I thought it was. Player shaking up, Cole Manning shaking up on that last run, huge run. He picked up the first down and moved the ball deep into Rebel territory after a, what'd you say, Colin?
64 yards.
64-yard run.
Number 7,
Manning will come off the field of his own accord, looking fine. So that's going to put in Kai Watson at quarterback for the Bobcats. He'll have to take at least one snap for Cole. They'll break huddle. They'll come out in a shotgun formation. They'll spread them out. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper to the right. He's got some wheels. He makes a little move at the line of scrimmage and picks up a couple before they bring him down.
Number 40 standing up for the Rebels.
Now, Kai got some pretty good wheels.
That he does. And as you can see, he's not scared to go in there. As a sophomore, he's running it.
He did a pretty good job on that play. Now, how much you think Kai weighs?
He is listed at 160.
160, 5'11",
5'7".
5'7". Did a pretty good job. Now they'll bunch up right here behind this offensive line. Manning with the snap. He'll try to find a hole. He picks one to the right-hand side, surges ahead for a gain of about 5. They're just trying to eat into this clock now. 7:34 remaining on the clock here in the ball game. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball spotted right on the Highland 20.
In case you're wondering about ask the expert.
There's going to be a big next 2 plays.
Yeah, Bobcats will huddle up. These 2 big plays. This first down is crucial for the Bobcats. If they get this first down, you can pretty well mark this one in the books. They'll line up. Everyone behind the offensive line.
The ball.
Manning will surge ahead, picks up nothing. Looks like they'll call him down before the ball was squirted out onto the field. Highland thought they had a fumble there for a second, but he was already down. So they stopped him up right there at the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it 4th down and 5 now for your Walnut Ridge Bobcats from the 20-yard line, from the Highland 20. Andrews, Wade back in the ball game.
Play clock is running down.
Kel Slusher back in the game. Shotgun formation for Manning. Play clock runs all the way down. Coach Blake will call a timeout. That'll be a Bobcat timeout. They're going to take one. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from the sponsor. Seconds remaining in the ball game here at Sexton Field. Walnut Ridge nursing a 6-point lead, 28-22. They've got the ball now on the Highland 20, 4th and 5. Still huddled up in their timeout. Coach Blake still barking directions for his offense. Cole Manning will take them back out onto the field.
Okay.
That's a pretty good look right there, our offensive line right there, Colin.
Yes.
That's some pretty good size right there.
Yes, we do have some big kids on our offensive line and some talent on the offensive line.
Who is playing center? Who is that?
Well,
Number 58, 56.
that is Peyton Ditto.
Yeah, Ditto. Doing a good job. Here's the snap. Manning rolls out to the left, looks downfield. No, he's going to tuck it and keep it. Picks up the first down, hurdles a guy, makes another move at about the 5 before they bring him down, just short of a touchdown. That's a Walnut Ridge Bobcat first down. Man, what a first down, I'll tell you what. Nice run there by Cole Manning, and a great job by that offensive line.
Yes. And that first down was big. That first down was very big.
That was huge. They're going to be able to eat into this clock. 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining on the clock now. Bobcats 28, Highland 22. Ball going to be spotted right on the 7-yard line. So first and goal from the 7. If the Bobcats could punch one in here, that could very well be the ball game.
And now we go back to the real tight formation.
Tight formation, they'll bunch them up. Manning's going to get under center. They're going to run this play clock all the way down. 10 seconds, they're going to stand there and they're going to take every bit of this 10.
We're going to have no mistakes right here.
Manning pretty football smart. 3, 2, here's the snap. Manning off the right-hand side, brought down immediately. Short gain on the play.
For the Bobcats, 5:40 left to play here. In the contest.
Lee Manning, the quarterback keeper for the Bobcats.
5:30 remaining on the clock.
Resets at 40 seconds from the time that play ended.
Looks like a timeout going to be called by the Highland Rebels this time. Highland will take a timeout. They'll take one. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from this sponsor. I'll tell you, Colin, folks over at Heritage Ag, special thanks to those folks over there at Hoxie. Always get behind the Walnut Ridge Bobcats of age. Man, stop by and see Greg Cash over there, Brody. They'll get you fixed up. Any type of farm equipment, those are your guys. 5:28 on the clock. Bobcats still nursing that 6-point lead. They'll bring him up to the line of scrimmage in a shotgun formation. Lane Wade lined up in the backfield next to Manning. Wide receivers spread out. Manning on a keeper. They'll roll him out to the right. Brought down immediately. Great job by the Highland Rebels right there. Who's that young man? Number 86 for Highland.
That is Landon Whitlow.
Landon Whitlow, best defensive play of the night for the Highland Rebels. Nice job.
And a big defensive play.
Yeah, it really
for
was.
the Highland Rebels.
Forced a loss. That's going to be about a 5-yard loss. That'll make it 3rd and 12. So it's 3rd and goal from the 12.
And that play right there ensured that we cannot run down the clock.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So they'll go for what they know here. Shotgun formation. Manning, pass play, looks to the right. He's got him, man. Is that Andrews? Blaine Wade with the catch just short of the goal line. That's going to put the Bobcats down on the 1-yard line. Let's see where they mark that. Clock ticking, 4:30. So 4th and goal from the 1. Interesting play right here. Colin, what do? Bunch them up there at the line of scrimmage and search for it with Manning?
I'd say that's what you have to do. It's work. It's a short yardage play. This is what it's meant for.
They've got away with it all night. They've been able to pick up 3 and 4 yards all night long with that play.
But I think Coach Blake's going to want to talk about it over a timeout.
Yeah, he's going to call the timeout right as the play clock expired. That'll put the clock at 4:03. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 4:03 on the clock here as they come out of a timeout. Now, Coach Blade been pretty savvy here this last few calls. He's eating that play clock all the way down and calling timeout, getting every bit of it off the clock that he can. 4:03 is left. 4th and goal from the 1. Cole Manning, they bunch up the line of scrimmage. Manning's going to look for a pass. Gets the pass off. No pass interference. Mason couldn't make the catch. Mason Andrews there. So Rebels will take possession from their own 1-yard line. I thought Andrews deserved a pass interference right there, but he didn't get it.
That's what happens when you have that many bodies in one area. It's hard for the refs to see everybody.
It really is. Okay, so the Rebels will have a chance at this thing. They've got 3 minutes and 59 seconds to go 99 yards. We'll see what happens. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback directly under center. Big formation. Here's the snap. He'll surge forward, try to pick up a couple and give him a little bit of a cushion from that goal line. Looks like he's going to... We'll see where they spot it. Because they started blowing that whistle after a gain of about 2.
Looks like they'll give him about 5.
They sure did. They gave him 4 yards on the carry. It's going to move the ball up to the 5. Clock still running. We're at 3:34. 18 seconds on the play clock. 3:30 on the game clock. Highland brings them up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback right under center. Handoff to that big fullback off the right-hand side. They'll bring him down immediately. No gain on the play. Clock still running. 3:15. Coach Ward sending directions into that defense. Makes a quick substitution. Highland will make a quick substitution.
Generous spot.
Yeah, real generous. You know, Highland's got some pretty generous spottings here today. 3rd down and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper right-hand side. Can they bring him down? They do. He's going to pick up the 1st down. That'll stop the clock. 2:47. Ball spotted on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for Highland. Now Highland knows they're racing this clock and they are hurrying back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Clock starts. 2:43, 2:42. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. They're going to bring him down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Highland does still have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, they've still got 2 timeouts. Good point there, Colin. They'll huddle up after that play. 2:22, clock still running. 2nd and 8. They gave him 2 yards on the play. We're getting down to 2 minutes. 2:15, 2:14. Quarterback, shotgun formation. He'll roll out to the right, looking for a man downfield. Lefty, he's got him.
A man open.
Nice pass there by the lefty.
And the important thing to remember in high school football, each time they got to move the chains, it's a little timeout.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That clock will stop. 2:07. 1st and 10 now. Highland moved the ball. So far, 34 yards. They're on the 35 now. They started on the 1.
This right here is where we're going to see how conditioned everybody is.
Bobcats got to stand tough. 1:56 now on the clock. Highland breaks, brings them up to the line. Quarterback directly under center. Strong formation, handoff. They bring him down. Short game on the play. And it could have been a fumble. Let's see who. Did the Bobcats get on that?
They're saying they did.
Bobcats say they've got it. That is Bobcat football. Huge play. Who was that, Colin?
I can't see who came out.
I think it was Blaine Wade that made the strip.
And now there's a flag.
Now there's a flag. That's going to be some kind of unsportsmanlike conduct type call, I imagine. Referees gather, they'll talk about it. Clock stopped at 1:44 here at Sexton Field. Great night so far for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Great night for this program. Great night for the fans, the community. People able to get out of their house and come enjoy a football game, and we'll get back to just a little bit of normalcy.
What just happened? I guess I lost that.
Something you don't want to happen right there late in the ball game.
Okay, so that's going to be against the Highland Rebels as they get the unsportsmanlike conduct call against them. 1:44 left on the clock. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats with the lead, 28-22. And Coach Blake has managed this clock well with the help of Cole Manning. Another flag on the play is looks like they're going to flag another unsportsmanlike conduct against Highland. I guess they might be jacking that jaw down there a little, Colin.
They might be, but you got to understand it's late in the game.
Late.
And he's not causing the scene. I don't see any point in doing that.
You know.
I mean, that's kind of sorry. You don't. It's late in the game. You don't crush the team's spirits like that.
No, and they sure could let them run this clock off because it's only going to take 2 plays by the Bobcats here to run this thing off. So after the Highland unsportsmanlike back-to-back penalties, that will move the ball all the way down to the Highland 14. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats from the Highland 14, and they can put another one up here.
All right, Coach. Bobcats are going to come out looking at 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation for Manning and the Bobcats. Here's the snap. Manning on a keeper design, rolls out to the right. Can't turn the corner. They'll bring
ball
it down.
came out. The ball came out.
Loose, and
Highland says they had
it.
Rebels ball.
And they do.
Yeah, they gave the ball
And
away.
they do.
Manning gets stripped. Fumbled. Manning still down on the field. He gets up of his own accord, though. So Highland Rebel football with 1:35 left in the ball game. They're down 6. Bobcats need to stay focused right here. If you're Coach Ward, Colin, you bringing your guys in, you keeping them focused?
Yes, and I'm telling them nothing over the top.
That's it.
Anything in front is fine. Anything that is not in the end zone is fine.
So 1st and 10 for the Rebels on the 13, their own 13.
There seems to be some confusion.
Here's the snap. They'll go out to the right. He's got a little room to run. No, they stop him up there. Short gain on the play. Nice defense by the Bobcats. They didn't fool anyone. 1:25 now on the clock. Highland rushing. They get to the line. They're trying to get set. The referee will let them. Shotgun formation. They get set. Here's the snap. They'll roll out to the right for the left-handed passer. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock there. This Highland quarterback's done a decent job.
He's done a real good job. He's got his team in the position to win right now.
So after the incomplete pass, 3rd and 7 now from the 16.
But look for Highland to go to push the ball down the field now.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to pass the ball. Their passing situations definitely from here on out. They brought in another wide receiver. They'll split twin wideouts to the left. Shotgun formation now for Highland. They'll roll him to the left. He's a lefty. He gets the ball to the big fullback, but nice hit there by the Walnut Ridge Bobcat. That one comes incomplete. Who was it? Number 51? No, Blaine Wade with the hit. Yeah, nice job by Blaine Wade. 4th down now for the Highland Rebels. 1:03 left on the clock. Big W here for Coach Jeff Blake and the Walnut Ridge Bobcats if they can pull this off. 1 minute remaining. 4th and 4. Here's the snap. They'll roll the quarterback out to the right. He passes way downfield. Had a man. Bobcats got a finger on it to tip that. That's number 22. Did a great job on defense. Get a finger on that. Who's that? Carmack? Carmack come up big a couple of times.
We ask please that everyone please stay off the field at the end of the game.
Boy, that was close.
That was pretty close. Carmack did a great job. Get a finger on that and tip it.
That's a turnover on downs, isn't it?
That'll make it Walnut Ridge Bobcat football from the Highland 18 with 57 seconds left on the clock.
And I would imagine this would be victory formation.
Yeah, this should be a victory formation. You're right, Colin. They should come out, line up, take a few knees, and this one should go in the books. Great win against a 4A school for Coach Blake and his Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Now, Colin, we got to start thinking about our players of the game.
That we do.
Now, I've got my offensive guy in mind. You get you a defensive guy in mind. Cole Manning with the snap runs to the right-hand side. A design quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down. Loss of yards on the play.
There on the play for the Rebels with the sack.
Timeout called against for Highland. We'll call the timeout with 50 seconds remaining.
Timeout charge to the Rebels.
They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds after a word from this sponsor. A 6-point lead. It's been all Walnut Ridge in this second half, 28-22. Bobcats. They have the ball now on the Rebel 18. 2nd and 15 to go. They'll come out of the timeout.
Surely they're going to take a knee.
They'll huddle up. One timeout remaining for Highland. Bobcats have used all theirs. They'll spread them out. Shotgun formation for Manning. Here's the snap. Manning, he'll take a knee with 46 seconds remaining. That'll run off 40. One more snap, and this should be the ball game.
Take another one with them. This is Highland Rebel football from the Highland State Farm Press Box. So cool.
Real nice way to start the season, Colin, with a W. Just the way you want to start. Coach Blake's got to be proud of what he's seen here today. Definitely got some things to work on, but definitely got several things that they can build on.
Yes, it's very nice to see a team come out, a young team, and beat a team like Highland, a 4A school that moved down to play, a team that we have talked about that has a winning culture. They know how to win, so it's a good sign to see Walnut Ridge walk away with a victory.
It really is, and we'll. This win ought to carry a little momentum coming into next week as we'll head on out west a little bit. We'll take on Salem, and I got to think that we're probably the better team coming into that game. But I don't know a whole lot about Salem at this point.
Salem's always well coached. Salem's got a good coaching staff down there. They're always well coached, and they always have some kids that can play.
I got to think that Coach Blake, thinking they learned a lot about this Bobcat team tonight.
Yes.
Definitely some stuff to build on. We've got our McDonald's player of the game picked out. This should be the last play. Here's the snap. Manning, 4 step, 5 steps. He'll take a knee. And that's how this one should end, as there's 38 seconds on the game clock. 30. That's going to be the ball game. Your Walnut Ridge Bobcats with the big W, 28-22 over the 4A Highland Rebels. Great game for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. So McDonald's each and every game,